Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I want to welcome everybody across Twitch, across YouTube, on TikTok. Welcome back to the Ringside VR Community Exhibition Night, hosted by your boy Super M. Shout outs to the new ref team we got in the building. Of course, my co-host Solly, he's doing a little restart right now, but we got Mike Shell and Bloob up in the building.
Afternoon, people.
Afternoon. So for everybody who's new to the channel, new to the show, new to what we do here, I want to remind you guys that every Sunday night we do an exhibition for the community, for the Discord. If you want to jump into a fight, you can't get into a fight tonight because the card is already locked in, but join the Discord. Link right here. I'm going to drop it in the chat in a little bit, y'all, but look for Ringside VR. This is the place to be for everything virtual boxing. I say it on the channel, and if you don't know, now you know. We're going to be doing a bunch of community fight nights tonight, and this is a little something we like to do for the fans, for the community, and give everybody a chance to show up and show out. So first things first, I want to take this moment to get everything said. If my refs could join me, I think if Solly's not going to be able to join, which one of you guys are going to be second camera for me?
I can.
Michelle has to do it.
Nice.
I don't have.
Nice. Okay, so I'm going to host a lobby here. Whenever you are ready for that code, Michelle, let's go ahead and get it on and popping. And while we get ready, just let everybody know the name of the game tonight is Thrill of the Fight 2 VR. One of the best VR fighting games probably, ever, right? It's got its bugs, right? It's not perfect, but honestly, for a lot of people, this is a good game that we've been able to congregate around. We're going to be throwing some fisticuffs tonight in the virtual square. So if you want to get in on action, check out Thrill of the Fight 2. It's out right now in early access. The game will not launch probably for, I don't know, another year or so, the developers say. So we're going to be throwing some virtual fisticuffs, and right now the squad is just getting set up. Gonna get these matches underway. If you have any questions, definitely just drop the questions in the chat, and I'll be able to answer them as best as I can. All right.
Excuse me.
It's all good, Mike Shell. I feel you. I'd be getting tired too. Let me know when you're ready for that code.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, code for the night: 068 174 7131. What's going on, people jumping up in the chat? Ryan, what's good? Welcome to the stream. The Music Man, you know what I'm saying? He wants to play, but he can't use Discord. Man, unfortunately, there's no way for us to be able to get you in on this specific card. If you can't use Discord, DM me, message me on YouTube, drop a comment or something. I'll try to help you out. Tyrone, yeah. It's a good fighting game. The damage system needs work. The damage system definitely needs work. So for the first two people jumping up in here, let's go ahead and get Cerys and Jack Gilar. It's our EU matches for the night. And while I get
here comes Solly.
Oh, Solly's back. Hold on, let's see if we got Robo Solly in the building.
And he's still silent. Hell yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he's silent for you. I think I'm hearing Robo Solly on the chat right now.
I'm not hearing a singular thing from Solly right now.
Very interesting. King the Hitman Chuck, what's good? Hey, everybody in the channel and in the chat, just want to, King the Hitman Chuck just joined us in the YouTube chat. You know, shout outs to this man, shout outs to Tyrone. Check out the most recent video on the channel. They put on one hell of a fight. Honestly, a lot of people out here rating it as one of the top fights on the channel. And, you know, they really showed up and showed out. You know what I'm saying? All right. Who need that? Send a code. We not sending a code, man. You got to sign up. You know what I'm saying? You had to jump in the Discord. You know what I mean? Um, let's
I
see,
think you have
Guts.
like on one of your.
If you want to
like,
hear the guy,
settings.
y'all can't hear. You got to restart the stage in Discord.
Guts,
So
I did try that and it didn't work. I restarted my Discord, left, rejoined the call, did both at the same time. There's
I'm going
no.
to try that. I'll be
It's
right
just.
back,
It's
people.
just. Solly is just bugged.
interesting.
Even if you can hear Solly, it's just robotic noises.
That's what I'm hearing too.
It's static.
Let me DM him real quick and see what's going on.
We might have to run this with just Michelle.
Great start. I'll join in. Gonna restart. Literally was working on the call a second ago. Yeah, as soon as he jumped in a Showtime stage. So, Cade, what do I type to join the Discord? So let me go ahead and get that link ready for you guys. I'm gonna make it real easy to drop this Discord. So, someone's saying that we have to restart the entire Showtime stage for Solly, right? So let me see.
Are we gonna reset the stage?
I'm message him right now. See if this is what he wants to do. Let's see if he can fix him. And then while we get set up, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Discord link for everybody. Let's go ahead and
Just go
get
ahead and
this
pin that in the
invite codes.
horizontal.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and
Okay, for everybody in the audience, there's a good chance that we end up restarting the stage. There's a chance that we end up doing that. So if you do get disconnected, you can just come back once the stage is reset. So we should be able to hear Solly after that, hopefully.
Hopefully.
If
I
we
don't
don't,
know why they.
I
I don't know why they just iced out Solly just by himself though. That's kind of cold. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let's.
He said something he shouldn't have.
Maybe. Let's see.
Solely
Okay, let me
conspiracy
go ahead.
theories?
Maybe I'm gonna try to go ahead and do the hard reset real quick. So bear with us just for a moment, trying to get the homie back in on the squad real quick. Showtime stage.
Go ahead and...
Okay, back Tyrone.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
Can hear
It's
you.
just Solly.
Yeah, Cerys' opponent is not showing up.
Jack Gilar. Yeah, Gilar is.
Sassy is the only one that can replace.
Super.
I would take Sassy as a replacement.
Especially request
Hmm?
fight series.
Do you think that the
Michelle, that's gonna be
the-
I
yeah
have fought dude before.
and the connect? If you think the connection's good, we'll give it a try. Hold on. All right, let me disconnect. Let me see.
There will be lag, but if she's willing to deal with it, I'm willing to deal with it. I am very patient. Hi, dog.
Cerys,
There's a
if
big dome
Gilar
trying
doesn't
to get
show
my
up, you
attention.
might just end up fighting Michelle. If Gilar doesn't show up, Michelle.
All right, just to let everybody know, I'm gonna end the stage. We're gonna restart this. If you get kicked out, just jump back in. All right. All right, just a pause quick for ladies and gentlemen. We're restarting the stage on Discord. Having a bit of technical difficulties for our boy Solly, who's helping me run the event tonight. And for those in the chat asking, how can I join? Let me go ahead and drop a little bit of an invite for you. So our homies here on TikTok. Last time we did this, I couldn't communicate with anyone on TikTok, so I'm gonna drop that link on TikTok specifically. But if you guys want to join, all right, let me go ahead and copy that invite. Check me out. Boom. All right. Link in the Discord. For those on TikTok, I gotta send you a message separately because TikTok is just, not doing it for you boys. So shout outs for all the people who are following on TikTok. Shout outs to Noah. Shout out Music Man, Cole. I really appreciate y'all for coming through today. And let me go ahead and get you guys a specific link for TikTok. All right, so folks on TikTok, check out that Discord link. If you want to join the server, which is the only way to get in on any of these fights, if you can't join the link, look up RingsideVR. It's a public Discord. You can search for it. It's all one word, RingsideVR. Let me know. All right, so Solly is going to start up the Showtime stage here. Let me jump back in. There we go. I'm back. We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, Solly, speak to me. Let me know what's going on. Actually, let me jump in the Showtime stage here on the stream.
Solly back, though.
We're got back. Solly back.
Back.
Is everybody back?
I don't know what went wrong, and I don't know how I fixed it, but I did. Nothing like a good old restart the computer in Discord.
Hey, look, restart the computer, restart everything. Use the whole IT method. So, okay, I think we're good now. I think we're GOOD good, right?
Let me make sure I can record. Yes, I can.
All right. Should I host the lobby?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and host the lobby. I'm going to join. So I'm dropping links in the chat right now. For those of you on TikTok, I'm sending a separate link in the chat. Look at that Discord link right there. And so for everybody who is in right now, we have set up the card for the night, right? We're going to be running this stream until 10 p.m. today. For those who want to watch the fights and you're already in the Discord and not signed up, either stay locked in here or jump into the Discord for the VIP chat. Hopefully you guys can hear the Discord on the stream. And if you can't hear the Discord, let your boy know. You know what I'm saying? We try to put a lot of work into this.
Oh, we already have a set up.
Yeah, Yak is back right now, so I don't think you're gonna fight her. Yeah. Let's go.
Well, let's get our EU match. That's all right. You'll get another chance. These happen every week.
Yeah.
My channel, I had like 100 ping going against you. That's pretty bizarre because I usually go with like 150 ping.
All right. So while the squad sets up the first fight of the night, I just want to take a moment to thank all of y'all for jumping in, locking in with us early. Music Man, is there any way to fight without Discord? No, unfortunately right now there is no way to fight without Discord. These fights take place in Discord on our live stage, and all of our competitors are in our Discord. So not sure how you're able to why you're not able to use Discord. Is it like you just don't have the app? Just let me know. Maybe I have something I can help. Hey, appreciate you, Guts. Yes, no, restarting everything definitely worked out. You know what I'm saying? So Ever, you're already in the Discord. So when we have these at 6:30 every Sunday, sometimes earlier, people show up in the Showtime stage and they drop in, hey, I want to fight, and here's my info. You drop your username, your game name, your elo, you drop your height and your preferred control style, right? We will consider you registered at that point, and at around 6:45, Solly and I go through and we make the card for the night. So that is how we get everybody, you know what I'm saying, logged in for the night. So if you're already in the Discord, that's all you got to do. Show up at the Showtime stage on Sundays, drop that information in. You'll see it in the chat. You can just drop it in the chat and you'll be considered logged in for that night, and we'll put you in on the card.
Yep. And for those of you, once we have like more people than we can handle, we'll start to figure out some way to deal with the spillover. Either we'll have like alternating nights for people, or maybe we'll open up another night. Let's, if the motivation is there, if everyone wants to go, if the audience is there, we'll do another one of these recording sessions.
Absolutely. So do we have our first fighters ready, Solly?
I see Cerys in the lobby, but
Cerys.
also make sure that you switch to the night gym and to 3-minute rounds and B3.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So I think our first match, if Jack Gilar is in the chat, is going to be Cerys versus Jack.
Now, I'm going to disconnect so that you have lobby control.
All right, works for me.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it now.
Nice. Shoot me that code one more time. Nah, I got to join the code.
068. Actually, I'll just drop it in the chat. Here, 068 174 7131.
Join in. Okay, so while we get ready for that next match, we're waiting for our next competitor. Gonna answer a few questions here from the chat. Music Man says it's a long story. Well, bro, I do love long stories. DM me, let me know. How much is the game? The game is only $10. It's early access right now, so we've been blessed. The developers decided to release it way ahead of schedule. Early access to give the community a chance to help kind of vet all of the bugs and stuff. And so you'll hear a lot of people saying that the game is just not in a good place. It's a bit of a stretch. The game is in a pretty decent, good place, but it does require some tweaks. But it's only $10. When it fully launches, it's going to be more. I don't know how much more, but if you want to get in on that, $9.99, not a bad price for a VR game. JVR, is there a certain age that you have to be? No age restrictions to compete here. There are a lot of younger fighters that compete. We have fighters, I think, as young as 15. Correct me if I'm that. And then old as 58. Okay,
I think we got some younger. I think we've had like 13-year-olds.
You've got younger. You've had 13-year-olds.
13-year-olds. There we go.
There is one in the server who I am not going to age dispose, but he's younger than that.
Okay, there we go. And that there we go. Answer. Appreciate the refs that are in the chat right now.
Probably not a great thing.
Yanni, I like your dreadlocks. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep them smooth. I got the dreadlock pompadour today. I got my Kuwabara on. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the chat. Cam, I'm in the Discord. When do we fight? So Cam, I don't think you're registered. Maybe you are, but we have a list of people that are already registered. So right now we're getting ready to get underway in our first fight. I do like to commentate with the homies in the middle of this fight. So what happens is I'm gonna jump back in here in between fights, talk to the chat. Shout outs to everybody who's been showing love, showing support. I appreciate the follows. And we do have these recorded on VOD in YouTube and on Twitch. So if you want to watch the fights after all this has happened, just jump on over there.
Oh, super.
All right. What's good?
I went to go get my Chinese food, and I served myself this big-ass plate. And there was a bug in my sweet and sour sauce, bro.
Oh, fail.
I had to waste that entire plate.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not. Oh, I feel for you. It's tragic. Absolutely tragic.
A whole plate of Chinese food.
All
right.
Yeah, guts. I put on.
All right, let's get it. All right, so Jack looks like he's ready. Cerys, whenever you're ready, we'll start the match. And then to all fighters, just as a tip, make sure that you are recording your POV. Hit ready once your POV is recorded. At the end of the match, make sure to celebrate a little bit. Wait for the judge to announce the decision. Give your opponent some love, and then make sure to check your scorecards at the end.
Absolutely. And another tidbit here.
Super?
Oh yeah, I'm recording. I'm on it today. Nice. Let's get on to this first battle. Like I said, I'm your boy Super M. We've got who do we have in the red corner? Who do we have in the blue corner here? We've got.
I am Solly in the red corner. We got
Cerys.
Jack Gilar in the black and white, and Cerys in the blue corner with also the black and white. Oh, no worries. I will fix that in 1 second.
All right, let's get it underway. Jack Gilar versus Cerys. This is our first EU matchup for the night, and ladies and gentlemen, what we like to do is put the EU competitors up first. They do have time restrictions. We like to not keep them here for too much longer, right? And so what you're going to be seeing here is an interesting matchup, right? Cerys is new to the Discord. Right, so for all of you guys who are wondering what it's like to fight somebody new, and Cerys introduced the wiggle guard into the meta, right? And you kind of see her kind of
seeing it there a little bit.
Yeah, flicking her lead hand there, keeping it as a distraction. And in this game, it's a very interesting kind of technique that I would love to see develop, Solly, right? Because I think there's some interest there. I think you've tried it out as well, right?
We've seen her in our fights last 2 weeks, and something that I noticed, right, is a little bit of a lack of offense, good defense. It looks like she's figuring out how to throw in some damage with that wiggle guard and try to throw punches out of it.
I'm seeing she's throwing a lot of counters, not like in-game counters where she'll get the damage bonus, but she's catching him off guard after he's thrown his punch where he can't retaliate. And she's scoring a lot of points off of this round so far.
Yeah, not a lot of heavy damage shots, but definitely effective hits. You can hear the sounds slapping.
Yeah, the crowd. Yep, you can hear the crowd cheering every time she throws a shot.
I got a comment about her wiggle guard. Since it is like her own style, not everybody's seen it. It's kind of like Ollie's foot movement when he was doing it, the Ollie shuffle. Most boxers back then weren't used to seeing that, and so they get like distracted by it and just spud up for open.
Oh, what's interesting is though,
going.
It looks like I'm liking Cerys' movement here. It looks like she's looking for angles, or at the very least creating.
Ooh. Good little 4-piece combo. Half of that at least.
Yeah, she's piecing him up.
Yeah, Jack looks like he's a little bit stunned, but maybe that combo woke him up, throwing some more punches now. And that's what he's going to have to do to get back in this match. It's slowly getting away from him.
It does feel like Jack needs to throw a little bit more volume right now. It looks like he's trying to go for counters, but oh my god! Down he goes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, Cerys has been saying that she's been really frustrated that she's taken a lot of L's. Do you guys think that this is going to be Cerys' first W?
I had faith in her from the start. I think she is going to be her first win. I'm hoping for it at the least. Cerys has always had her own style. I'm glad that she's finally improving her offense. That was her major flaw. She couldn't get any points.
Yeah, but not in the same way, not giving up that defense, especially you could see there at the end of the round, moving back while parrying. Very good boxing. And I'm liking this growth. I saw her go up like 500 points in ELO between the first week she was here and now. This is a whole new boxer, everyone.
500-point ELO growth, though. That's insane.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, she's in her corner, getting little jumping jacks. I love the little mid-fight energy.
Shout out to Jack Gilar. Gilar Cam. Or is it Gilar? Am I saying that wrong? Is it Gilar?
Sure, it's Gilar. Is it Gilar? I was saying Gilar this entire time. What the hell?
No, he said it once how to pronounce it. It's Jack Gilar.
Gilar Cam.
Actually, he's the one pronouncing it wrong. I refuse to.
Seconds out.
He's mispronouncing his own name. I'm sticking with mine.
3 minutes on the clock. Let's get it.
Round 2, discovery round. Cerys taking that pretty resoundingly with the knockdown and the higher volume of punches.
I'm starting to notice.
Let's see if Jack can come back.
It looks like she's moving both of her hands now. Like the wiggle guard isn't just her lead anymore. It feels like she's throwing both. She's wiggling both. She's keeping her arms moving.
Yeah, it's a good observation, and it's working right there. The elbows, the wrists, everything. It's blocking punches in a really effective way. People who try to just block with the gloves, those can easily be moved aside.
Yeah. It's like there's not a singular moment where she is static and not moving. She is keeping pace. And it seems like she hasn't slowed down once this entire match. I wonder if we're going to go ahead and see fatigue later in this round or even in the third round. Because at this pace, she's been keeping it up. Let's see if she has the stamina to hold on to this.
Oh, somebody hit a good hit. And it seems to be going against Cerys.
Yeah, but definitely easier to keep up an active guard than it is to throw lots of punches.
Yeah,
Jack feels like he still hasn't really stepped on the gas yet. He feels like he hasn't
thrown many punches. I think I could count as many punches as he's thrown in this fight on like one hand. It's he needs volume here.
He's very cautious, but he just hasn't really been able to figure it out. And I think he needs to stop just going in from the front. And yeah, do some of that, right? Try to do some weaves, come in from different angles. Looks like this is starting to work for him.
Yeah, I think he's starting to figure this out. Yeah. He's not taking advantage of his reach. He's not being the taller fighter. As you can see, he's reaching down. He's kind of staying on Cerys' level.
Ooh, finally taking advantage of it there, though. Cerys getting rocked, putting on the ugly face.
Put Cerys on the defensive once again. She's lost that movement. I'm telling you. That momentum that I was talking about earlier in the round. I think she's starting to run out of stamina around now.
Yeah, and both fighters definitely adjusted to each other so far in this round. We're seeing a whole different fight from round one.
Enjoying it.
Ooh, Cerys getting penalized for that one.
It's an odd call. I didn't see her dive
Also, I've noticed whenever it says running red or running blue, that is not a point deduction. They will explicitly say penalty red or penalty blue.
Yeah, it's a warning though, so it knows that they're starting to get blamed. Do you know how many warnings before you get the point deduction?
I know I've gone like 4.
5 or 6.
Okay, so it's a big threshold.
It is a big threshold, yeah.
And you'll hear it. He gets angrier each time.
Stop.
All right, an exciting round 2 comes to a conclusion. Jack doing better, not getting knocked down, but still not finding his way through that wiggle guard. And he's going to have to pull out something in round 3 to take this match back.
I think Jack in the first round was trying to wear her down. I think his game plan was to let her throw that volume, but when she got that knockdown, that style that he was using in that first round, he can't stick with that anymore. He needs to keep the volume up. He can't keep trying to stall her out when she already has a knockdown point advantage.
True. All right. Yeah, so Cerys, you're in the corner. Wave to the camera. Yeah, in the blue corner. There you go.
There you go. Yep.
Do the Macarena.
Hi, Cerys.
Seconds out.
Cerys, how you doing? You're in your corner.
Okay, ready?
All right.
Stop.
And we are back into this round 3, the deciding round. Cerys in the blue corner, Jack in the red.
Is winning this fight
so far. Yeah, I still have this on Cerys. Oh, Gilar might change, or Gilar, I'm sorry. Gilar might change that in a second.
Ooh, both fighters exchanging. This is already a different match, a different round than we've seen so far. Tons of aggression coming out from both fighters. Still being... Oh, she tried to do the look away, but a little bit too fast.
You're not Carl. You can't pull off the look away. Can't pull off the look away. You're not Carl. Speaking of Carl rooting for Cerys heavy in the chat right now, y'all. So love the support here in the chat.
Absolutely. Ooh, big shots coming out from Cerys. Ooh, Jack finding some success here.
Losing its wiggle guard is out.
Ooh, both fighters hitting.
Getting tagged here.
It's coming back. Oh, this is an exciting back and forth.
It's like when one fighter goes up, the other goes back, vice versa. It just goes back and forth. I'm loving this.
Yeah, and it feels like there hasn't been a second yet this last exchange where someone hasn't been punching. Finally, both fighters taking a little bit of a breather there. Woo! All right, Jack finding some close range success there. I think he's just got to, despite being the longer reach fighter, he actually is doing really good on the inside. That might be the strategy he needs. So if he can approach more cautiously. There it is again. He's starting to find it. Those short hooks is definitely his effective punch.
I attacking Cerys. She's walking right back into the rope. She's getting pushed into a corner where she kind of doesn't want to be in.
True, Jack trying to do a little rodeo taunt. Last minute or so of this fight. Can Jack bring it back? He's been doing really good this round, but I don't think it's enough to overcome the scorecards just yet. But we'll see. Depends how that second round went. Definitely a first 8-10 for Cerys. Jack either at a 10-9 or at a 10-10 in that second round.
Cerys' head is staying on the line. She does all this movement, so it's still hard to hit her head, but the moment you tire her out, that head stays still.
That's a good point. But she does constantly move her hands in and out. Oh!
Yeah, okay! And that just denied Gilar any chance of winning if he doesn't get a one-hit KO here.
Look at me. You okay?
Gilar needs a knockout here to get that comeback to win, because...
Oh, that's it. That takes us to the bell.
That was an amazing
That
round.
was definitely a serious fight to win.
The winner is...
It's safe to say that she won the whole round.
I liked Gilar's performance, but he really needed to put that pressure on farther in the second round.
It was a great fight from both fighters. Tons of different adjustments made. It was like we watched like 6 different matches. But that was exciting to see. Let's get Cerys in here. Let's get Cerys in here. How do you feel about that match? Still muted. All right, and while we're doing that, we're gonna get our next fighters up in here. Super, you still here?
Oh yeah, I'm still here. I didn't want to talk over everybody. While we get set up for the next fight, I'm gonna address the Discords, the chats here for a little bit. So ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing fight. Shout out to Cerys for getting her absolute first dub on the live stream. She's been working really hard at it, been taking big swings at big opponents, and she finally got the dub. We saw the evolution of the wiggle guard, the evolution of more offense, and that 500 elo increase for her definitely paid off. So I saw it in the chat. You know, we had a few questions. Everybody's asking, how can you join? How can I get in? If you want to join, if you want to get in, if you want a chance to be featured on this channel, you have to join the Discord. I've been spamming the Discord link in the chat. If you don't see it, look for the Discord. It's RingsideVR. It is a public Discord. We have about 1,300 members right now, and every Sunday at 7 p.m. we put on a little community card. So we like to have people from the community sign up ahead of time. We put them in matchups based off their elos, closest elos for the nights, and then we put on a little show for the viewers. So if you're just new to the channel, you haven't been in, you can't get in on this stream, but join the Discord so you can get in when we do this next Sunday. And I want to say a big shout out to folks in here. I love the love and love the support for the channel. You hear the team working hard. Shout out Daryl Cantu, who says love the channel, can't stop watching this as well as playing. You know, I love when people watch the content, but I also love when people are playing this game. Yes, the game is not perfect, right? The game is not realistic boxing, and if you came up into VR thinking you were gonna get realistic boxing, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is a video game. This is a video game in VR where the only thing they can track is 2 controllers and your headset. You can't expect absolute realism and simulation from that kind of environment. It just won't exist. But this game provides us the closest look at that, and it's pretty fun, and it gives you a dope workout. So if you're interested in joining in on the fun, like I said, search for the Discord, RingsideVR. I'm gonna drop that in the chat for everybody, for those on YouTube as well as those on TikTok, because I don't know why TikTok chat is like this. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and check that out. So we got another matchup set up next for you guys. And so Ever, am I registered? Are you registered? What's your username, Ever? Let me know what your username is, and I'll let you know if you're registered for the night. And for right now, actually, let me just go ahead and run down the list of fighters. So we just saw Cerys versus Jack Gilar. That was our EU fight for the night. Next up is Tyrone versus Guts. And if you're familiar with the content on this channel, Tyrone just had a premiere fight on the channel. We do these live streams and we do premiere commentated fights. Tyrone just dethroned the Hitman, took out one of the people who had a undefeated streak. So that leaves, I think, Cam is undefeated as well right now on the stream. So shout outs to him. Hey Daryl, shout outs to you, bro. Next up, and then we have Yogi MK versus Chip, Tynato versus the Uncommon Oddity, Carl taking on Freedom the Peacemaker, Stupidest taking on Absolutely Nothing, Lil Spidey Sam in the rematch from last week taking on Veo. If you did not see that, it was probably the fastest knockout in the world. Nick takes on Red, Vogg taking on Mino Sally, Makunochi Ippo takes on Backbands, Captain Crunch 30 takes on Santi Salty, Simba takes on Shades 50k, and Alovi takes on Onion Dip. And I like to remind everybody, this stream will run until 10 p.m. today, about 9:45. Then I gotta bounce. If you want to continue watching the action for the next fights that are not going to be on the stream, hit up the Discord and jump into our live stage. Shout outs to everyone. Big Chris thinks it's pre-recorded. Literally talking to you right now, brother. I'm literally looking at you in the chat, shouting you out. I'm not sure what's going on. Big Chris. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Unavailed bum and the Discord. How do I fight in here? Sign up for next week. All the signups are here for this week. You guys go ahead and do what you do in the Discord. They can't hear you right now, so talk, do what you need to do in the Discord, in the community stage. I got you guys muted for this part while I talk to the folks. So yeah, handle y'all business on the other side, and then we're gonna jump back in here in a bit. But Red the Rat says, remember his name. He is beating Nick today. I love the enthusiasm, bro. That's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? I like you to bring that energy to a fight. The fans are gonna love it. Everybody's gonna love it. Let me lock in with the folks here on TikTok though. Don't wanna put y'all out here. So ever yeah, we don't know who Lane is. A lot of people try to feel like they can bully their way into a fight. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, you know what I mean? No, yeah. Every time we're doing the back end stuff, guys, I like to make sure that this lobby is not seen. Unavailed bum, how do I join? Well, so how we do it is every Sunday, what we like to do is we like to set up a little bit of sign up, right? Starting from about 5 to 6:30 in the morning. We have everybody go in and sign up. How you sign up is you drop your username, you drop your chat, you drop your username, you drop your elo, you drop your preferred playstyle, whether it's like room scale or using the stick, or you drop your height, right? We'll consider you registered for that day, and then we'll come together before the stream and then decide who fights who based off of elo. Hopefully that makes sense to you, bro. Could I use DMs to join? Now Music Man, now I'm like a little concerned. Why aren't you able to join the Discord? Were you banned? You trying to sneak your way back in, player? Now we've definitely banned a couple of people. I don't know who the Music Man is. 707 Angel, how do I join? Good question, my boy. How do you join? Hit up the Discord. We have a wonderful Discord community, about 1,300 and growing. So join the Discord. Instructions on how to join the fight is there. I'm gonna lock in with the squad real quick. We are switching up the lobby because a troll tried to come in and bully their way in, and you know that's just not gonna work, you know, at all. So y'all let me know where's the code right now. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now see, now we got to go all like DEFCON 6, all incognito, right? Because you guys want to be idiots. But this is cool. Yeah, it's cool though. We've dealt with trolls. We know that trolls are allergic to fire and they need to stay under the bridge, so we're not going to give you any attention, whoever you are, lane. And we're just going to go on and move to the next lobby, because you can sit in that lobby by yourself and you can contemplate your thoughts and be like, dang. Yeah, it's saying that the lobby doesn't exist for me. Dum 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 dum. Maybe. Maybe. I had just named all the fighters who are fighting tonight. So if you're still asking if you're on the list, chances are you are not. But sign up for next week. Oh, the Music Man is just like, oh, it's a parental thing. Tell you can't use Discord. Dang, bro. That's crazy. They try to lock you down from Discord? Yeah, DM anybody with the ref tag, and they should be able to help you sign in. Alright, let me lock in here. Alright. Dope. Alright, just got in. I'm in and I'm recording. I'm just gonna go automatically record, y'all. And then that's it. Music Man, bro. I don't know, man. If your parents say you can't be on Discord, man, I don't want to get my butt whooped going against your moms and pops. So I don't know what to tell you, man. You gotta have to figure that out with them. Don't get me in trouble, you know what I'm saying? But we are about to get on to our next fight, ladies and gentlemen. We got Tyrone coming off of his last victory on the Discord versus newcomer Guts. This is a high elo match coming up today. So we've got Tyrone sitting at about 2,300 elo, Guts at about 2,500. As we always say, styles make fights, not elos. But, you know, elo's a good indicator of how close a match is going to be. So without further ado, let me bring back the homies and get on to this next fight.
Good to be back, Supa, and yeah, exciting to see Tyrone taking a little bit of a break, actually, after that defeat of Hitman, but coming back into the server with tons of excitement. And why wouldn't you be, right? After dethroning such a heavyweight in the server, you got to show what's up. Guts, though, great champion as well, coming in here. Tons of energy, and just, you know, same thing as a lot of story for a lot of fighters. Comes in and says, put me up against someone good. I'm here to challenge.
Absolutely. Oh, and before I could say a word, your boy Tyrone is down. I mean, maybe elo does make a difference, bro. What the hell do we know? We always put up fancy words. It's all about the fists right here. Tyrone back from a long break, however. We haven't seen Tyrone on the Discord in quite some time. And, you know, Solly, I'm excited to see this kind of unique style that Tyrone puts on. But let's not leave out your boy Guts in this thing. Coming in with some deadly hands, though.
Some quick hands at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Guts showing he has guts and more, throwing in with some very masterful punches. Hitting incredibly hard, too. We already saw a knockdown. That means this man is throwing with over 70 damage.
Yeah, yep. Per hit. And that hand's loose.
Behind those hits.
That lead hand is loose, too, y'all. Like, he's whipping that thing out. And he's setting up some dangerous uppercuts, which I like to see. It's rare that we see somebody really weaponize it.
Mm-hmm. Not only are they loose, but they loop around. They're getting around Tyrone's guard here.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tyrone usually known for good defense. Man, that uppercut is terrifying, y'all.
Now he is throwing those with absolute vicious speed. Tyrone just feels like he's a second behind, right? I mean, maybe that's the break. You know, tell people all the time it's a video game, but you gotta stay in fighting shape, and that's not just meaning like good cardio. That's being, you know, that's having that coordination, that reflex, that reaction time, and just being familiar with the damage systems, right? Every time a patch comes in, you got to be careful, otherwise you're gonna come back and you're gonna be nerfed.
Oh, absolutely. And this is V3 damage right now. So, you know, when you throw them bombos, they connect. You know, so right now we saw it earlier on from Guts. And, you know, I like this from Guts. He's really whipping those hands out there. And it's hard for Tyrone to kind of get a good beat and really lock in.
He's definitely tired, though. You could see it.
Nah, he might be gassing himself out, but he's got a little bit of a break coming up in here in just about 30 seconds. So we'll see what he can do with that.
Yeah, Tyrone coming back very well after that early knockdown. And he took a couple of big, heavy hits, but he is not giving up. He's always staying active. Looks like Guts is going to look for another knockdown to end the round. But Tyrone doing everything he can just to stay alive. I love seeing how he throws up that elbow up there, right? Like an MMA-style guard. He works in with his head weaving, so he basically gets his head off the line and puts his elbow between you and the target.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now see, this is great. This is what I like to see from new folks here. You know, we're kind of used to a lot of different play styles from the folks that are here often, right? So we knew what to expect from Tyrone, but we really didn't know what to expect from Guts. So team, how do y'all feel about Guts' performance so far?
I'm impressed, dude. Sharp puncher. I would not want to go up against him.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to go up against him. This is why I just stick to commentating and flapping my gums on the mic. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, not a warrior. You know, so you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to be in the ring with guy. Hell, I wouldn't want to be in the ring with Tyrone, to be honest. You know, I'd be looking like a fool either way.
Seconds out.
I mean, he's a hell of a knockout artist, but it feels like his movement's too much for his stamina. As you can see in that first round towards the end, he definitely gassed himself out a lot. I feel like he tried to put all his cards on the table too early. And while it worked, I mean, he won that first round by knockdown. I feel like Tyrone is able to have a comeback here.
I'm not really sure about that, man. Guts is still looking sharp. If you look at the uppercuts that he's throwing, I mean, he's again, this is what I'm talking about. Those were some sharp uppercuts coming in, and then he's also following the uppercuts with hooks. You know, seeing some comments in the chat talking about hook spam. You know, we always say to the people who call out spamming, like they see 2 or 3 hooks and they're like, oh man, spamming. It's not spamming, bro. This man's been throwing jabs, uppercuts. He's been following off of it. He just threw another jab right there, another cross. I'm not really sure what hook spam people are seeing right now, but I'm really tired of the crybabies from this game. I'm just gonna call it out right now.
Yeah. And the other thing too, right? He's working the angle so well. Right? He's not coming in straight. He's using all of his shots in very good combination with his footwork. And at this point, he is just flooring the gas. He might just be taking it this round, and Tyrone has only got 1 knockdown left before this match is entirely lost.
No, absolutely. I mean, like, and again, you see how he's keeping that lead hand real loose, right? You know what I'm saying? He's ready to whip it out at a moment's notice, and again, cross into uppercut as he steps out to the right. And he's staying active. He's staying loose. You see how much of the ring he's commanding here. Guts doing a very good job mixing it up and keeping Tyrone guessing at every moment. Woo! Your boy Tyrone! Your boy Tyrone showing some life in this fight. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm hoping he keeps that momentum.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, Tyrone saying, you can't do me like that. I gotta go out like a warrior if I'm going out.
That's what I'm talking about. And again, like we said, Tyrone's been out of the game or out of the Discord for a hot little minute. So this is his first match back in quite a bit. And so just now getting his bearings, he's still kind of using that same offense he had. And there we go. Now the engine's spinning up.
So the timer never started.
Yeah. The timer glitched out on us, unfortunately. I'm working on fixing that. One of these days, I'm going to get a better timer than this one.
Get ready.
All right, that is 2 knockdowns apiece. This round could literally end for
anybody
on any punch.
All right.
An early contender for fight of the night.
I mean, seriously. Like, okay, who y'all got? I mean, before somebody goes down, who y'all got, right? I'm
bias. I got Tyrone here.
Tyrone? Chat, who y'all think? Tyrone? Guts?
I told y'all Guts tired himself out.
He may have ring rust. And it updates to V3 because he's... Oh, what was that?
Hey, you right?
I'm telling y'all.
Tyrone's on the defensive, though. I mean, he's putting up some...
I'm all right to staying alive.
He's putting up some good defense, though, y'all. He's putting up some good defense, and what a way to come back. Chat, I need y'all to let me know, who do y'all have in this matchup? It literally could go either way. One's in the chat for Tyrone, 2's in the chat for Guts. Let me know.
1. Come on.
Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. On the scorecards, this is still in Guts' favor, right? I don't know who that second round is going to, but it's close. Both of them have the same knockdown, so that's like a 10-8, or that's a 10-9 at worst.
Ooh, we've seen a lot of ones in the chat.
Guts definitely has a 10-8 in his favor from that first round, so this is still pressure in Tyrone's court to not make this a decision, but both fighters showing that they have easy knockout power, and a third knockdown was super likely, or super possible in that second round, so I'm sure we're going to see someone hit the canvas again in round 3.
Seconds out.
Unfortunately, like the chat is saying, I'm pretty sure Guts took that second round, though. So if Tyrone doesn't get a knockout here, he's kind of...
I mean...
There's not much he can do.
Depends. There's other ways to victory here. I mean, it's not likely in this matchup, but, you can always out-damage an opponent. Whoa! There's your boy! There's your boy! There's your boy! Look, chat's going crazy right now. Chat has been favoring Tyrone slightly, right? It's home field advantage. It's the homie coming back off of his win, and he's showing some decent... This is why you better call Tyrone.
Dude, and this is why I love Tyrone fights, right? He doesn't just win. It's exciting. There's knockdowns back and forth. He's always moving. He's changing it up. These are the kind of fights that we'd love to see in VR because, they just push people to their limits, right? Both of these fighters, IRL, would be like a bloody pulp after this.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
But, VR, they're going to fight again.
Ooh, comments coming now from the chat. Oh, and back and forth. Oh, God, this is a razor-thin match right here. Anyone can... This comes down to stamina, like we were saying earlier. Who's going to gas out first? And honestly, Guts has a great offense, but his defense isn't there. Tyrone is mitigating a lot of this offense from Guts, and we're going to see if he's either going to tire himself out, but Tyrone's looking for some counter shots.
You guys think Tyrone even knows that there are clinches in this game now? Because last time he was here, that didn't even exist.
That's a good point. There's been a lot of new things. But he's still working his technique.
Before that, overhand of his did a lot of damage. They have nerfed that.
But you know what they can't nerf?
You don't really see me throwing those one hit.
You know what they can't nerf? This man's defense. This man has been blocking at a high clip, and I'm taking notes right now because I need better defense in this game myself. Boy, the man is...
Last few minutes of this round. Both fighters with a knockdown. Looks like we're not getting a 3 knockdown fight, but I shouldn't speak too soon.
Right, yeah, you never know, bro. You never know. Tyrone is mashing up them Guts.
Yeah, Guts putting it all out on the line. And why wouldn't you, right? Third round, you came in against someone with such a rep. That aggression has been giving him the advantage all night long.
And aggression is key in this game. Damage means a lot, but Tyrone's still holding on. Down by the guard. This is the ultimate shield versus the ultimate spear. Tyrone looking for that counter hit. Will he get it at the end of this match?
I love the uppercut too. I've never seen someone throw such a fast, rapid uppercut.
Such a fast, rapid uppercut.
All right, and rounds is over. Going to the scorecards, but I don't think we need to.
Woo, there we go, Guts. Everybody in the chat, give a hands up for Guts. I wonder if we can get these guys in here to talk a little bit before I jump into the next scene, because I really do want to hear from either one of them to kind of see what's going on. And I like to remind everybody in the chat while we get started. These community events that we throw on right now, this is for you. This is for our players. This is for the people in the Discord. If you want to know how to get in, if you want to fight, join the Discord. How do you join the Discord? Well, I'll be spamming the links in the chat all night. So when you see that Discord link, go ahead and hit that. And if you don't need the Discord link or you don't want to use the Discord link, I can't really help you. But I can give you a tip to go ahead and search for the Discord, RingsideVR. We have a wonderful community, about 1,300 strong. If you're looking for good, clean fights, if you're looking for fun, if you're looking for coaches, constant events, and a great, just vibe to be around, check out the RingsideVR Discord. And it's the place to be for all the boxing action. And I want to say thank you right now to everybody in the chat for being so active, for showing so much love. If you're in Discord, if you're in the Discord chat, if you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, I just want to say thank you for real, for real, for real. From me, from the team, from the squad, we put a lot of work in every week to put on great fights for you all, and not just great fights. We try to put on a really good production, right? We've got a wonderful team of refs with us today. You've heard their voices for the first time on the stream. They're doing a good job keeping everything clean. They moderate the channel. Of course, Solly and I, we do our thing on the mic every week. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep everything good. And if you know, RingsideVR has the best virtual reality boxing production on the planet, and I will put everything I have on that, 10 toes on business and all. You see what I'm saying? And it's only going to keep growing from here on out as the team expands. So lock in with us, join the Discord if you want to be a part of this wonderful community. If you want to find yourself here on a card next week or any week after, lock in with us, yo. And I want to just shout out to everybody who has been following tonight and subscribing tonight. This channel is nothing without the community, and we just looking to grow. Game is in early access, and if you don't know the game, it's Thrill the Fight 2 VR. So check in with us. And right now I'm gonna take a moment while we set up for the next fight to lock in with the chat, see what you guys are on. I see a lot of people. Is it on standalone? Right. It's on Quest 2, Quest 3. It is not on PC right now, so it's Quest 2, Quest 3, Quest Pro, native, right? So this game is running pretty optimal. Eventually, it will be on PC. JC Design in the chat. Time for the hands. Your boy Sir Bilbo Swaggins. I appreciate you for coming through, bro. Yeah, it's time for hands, bro. We just saw a banger of a fight, and we've got another one coming up here. It's gonna be really good. So appreciate the follow from you, Doug, man. I love the follow from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Booty head, appreciate it. Love for you to share the video. And for everybody out there, definitely, if you're on YouTube, give us a follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're on Twitch, and go ahead and sub, bro. Well, we're gonna be getting some more Twitch support here in a minute, and on TikTok, share and follow. The channel needs those 1,000 subscribers so we can go live and everything can be good over there. We can get our stream key, you know what I'm saying? That's what we want. So appreciate sharing the live, you know what I'm saying? Little D Hate Self, does it cost money? Only $9.99, bro. You see what I'm saying? You can't get no better than this. It's got online, it's got lobbies, it's got a little stupid training dummy that you can hit, but none of that means anything. Jump into the Discord if you want to find the real sauce. You got homies over here that will train with you, that will play games with you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's really good, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all on Twitch, on TikTok, sharing the video. I see you. Keep the hype train going. We gotta grow to the moon, baby. Look behind me, y'all. If y'all see, I got 1,000K over here, right? And this may look like a typo, but it's a milli. All right, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get 1 million on all streams right now. We're trying to grow this community and grow this game until one day the algorithm and the developers notice us. So let's keep it going. We've got one more fight coming up. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and lock in with you. Record the next fight. All right. And yes, sir. Go ahead and let it rip, man.
In the blue corner, and Chip, otherwise known as Lil Jackal, in the red.
Yogi MK.
We'll see in a second what
Chip
Trunks
is
colors they are going to be
a
wearing.
veteran. He's not here long, but he knows how to fight.
And then Chip.
The thing about Yogi is, or Yogi MK, however you pronounce it, his area goes from Yogi goes from a big area to a small area. He'll fight you like he'll show you his room. It's this massive room, and so he'll either fight you in that big old room or he'll force you in this tiny space of a room scale, where we might see Chip entirely out of his element here.
Oh, and early getting rocked. Chip looking like he's definitely having a struggle.
Yeah, because Chip is forced into a little area here. I know when I fought him, Yogi, he's the same height as me, but he fought as the shorter fighter. It looked like he was 5'4", and I couldn't even tell he was 5'11" until he told me.
It looks like we're having a little technical difficulties. Chip doing a little possession there.
Oh, the man's getting hit by the possession. So Chip is in the black trunks with the white stripes, and Yogi was in the black trunks. There we go, Yogi. There we go, Yogi. Help the boy out.
All right.
He saved him.
He saved him. He
Save
needed the
lives,
hug.
people.
Hey,
Sometimes you just need to hug people.
Hey, sometimes, you know. Hey, boo boo. Car, appreciate the rose, bro. Love the support. One of these days, I'm gonna understand what these roses mean on TikTok, but I know it means support and I know it means love, so I appreciate it.
Red, take a step back.
It's like a little donation.
Oh, it's a little donation. I see. Okay. All right, keep the roses coming.
Chip's arms. All right, man. Chip's doing all sorts of difficulties here.
Hey, Chip performing all kinds of triage.
He's fighting the demons. Hopefully not fighting lag right now.
Oh man,
Yogi.
Oh my God! You know what it is? It's time, chat. It's time to see who you got. Right? Who you got? One's in the chat if you got for Yogi in the blue corner, black trunks. 2 in the chat if you for is it no, Chip is in the black trunks with the Chip. White stripe. So 2 for red corner and a 1 for blue corner, green stripes. Let's see what we got.
I think I had my prediction backwards here.
You might have. Look, sometimes the commentators don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know, we out here.
Before the match started, I guess Chip would be out of his element, but it looks like Yogi is being forced to struggle in his own room scale. It looks like Chip is taking advantage of being the shorter fighter and getting in on Yogi.
Yeah, it's tough to deal with a fighter who can get in.
Trying to use the all the different angles of it, trying to turtle up a little bit to avoid the heavier damage.
Yo, Chip was just taking a nice fight out of the floor. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, Yogi's having a little bit of trouble with this. Chip doing a good job with that aggression.
Wow. Chip putting it on him.
This might be it for Yogi.
Chip is out here like, is this your man's? Is this your king?
Hey, you okay?
And wow,
Yogi surviving a brutal round 1, but hey, debuts on ringside are rough. Not everyone, you're gonna have a hard time.
Absolutely.
So come ready.
We got the corner cams going on. Shout outs, fellas. If you can hear us, say what's up to the people in the corner cams. You know what I'm saying? Chip, say what's up to the homies. This man Chip out here doing extreme yoga. Uh-oh.
Oh, Chip is bugging.
Uh-oh. He bugging out.
Oh, man, his head is vibrating.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Chip looks like a vibrator.
Joe, Chip's there. Oh, boy.
He stared at us.
Chip looked like he possessed for real, y'all. He got demons in him.
Chip been looking like a damn alternate from Mandela Catalog, I'm not gonna lie.
Look at this man. Gotta zoom in. This man is
tweaking.
He's tweaking out, bro.
I think he got some of the Machiavellian man special. He's a little cracked out.
Hey, sometimes you need that crackhead energy, though. Shout out to Machiavellian, man. Love that guy.
This is
I love
the
Lucky
game to
Valley.
crash out in.
Exhibition.
We need to
Like,
clip
Mark
that.
is short.
That needs to be a clip.
Let's fight.
It's on the stream. All right, we're getting into round 2, adjustment round. Let's see how Yogi adjusts to Chip. And looks like he's got some strategy so far.
Why is Chip turtling?
He got rocked early. So I'm seeing this as a strategy from Chip. Whenever he's getting rocked, he's trying really hard to turtle.
And it's
Fighting
not
a little bit dirty.
And it's a
this.
little bit dirty. It's an effective strategy, though.
I don't know.
Put your head
It's skirting
out
the
of
line
reach.
here. It's skirting the line here. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't know if that should be allowed. I think
Yeah.
that's breaking or no turtling rule here.
Yeah.
Chip, you might need to calm that down.
Yeah, bro. If you're gonna get on your knees,
It's one thing to sit there and duck down, but if you're gonna sit there and get down on your knees and hide on the floor,
yeah,
that's entirely different.
yeah.
Hey, you all right?
Chat's not feeling that. We're not feeling that. Chip, if you can hear us, we don't want to see that anymore, bro. All right, yeah. I see you waving it off. So we got to definitely be careful. The turtling strategy is one of those strategies that the developers really have not figured out how to code around, right? And so if you get too far low, and shout outs to Yogi for trying to throw some uppercuts and some hooks down there, but you know if you've been down that low and your character's knees touch the ground, it should be considered a down just like that.
Yep. And he's napping, and he's out.
Dang!
The full KO.
That's vindication right there. That is vindication.
Call Yogi Mario because he just fucked up that turtle shell.
Well, I'm telling you, boy. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When Yogg was dead broke, your mama bought him all of this.
Yeah, it looks like you were dealing with some buggy, but that was still, despite all the bugs, that was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
That was a hell of a punch from Yogi there.
Yeah, I feel like Yogi really punched with all of I don't know, all of the muster he could have. Yeah, I feel like some energy was behind that one. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. All right, let me go ahead.
Punch with some feelings there.
Do we have any final words from the fighters before I switch off?
Rematch.
Hey, if the chat wants to rematch,
Fighting a turtle quite difficult.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so we got to hear it from Yogi. We got to hear it from your POV, right? Because there's going to be a bit of a consensus. You already have a short fighter. When he gets stunned, he gets even shorter to the point where we're seeing his character kind of touch the ground.
Discord,
you know what I'm saying?
For fights that I'm not used to fighting super fighters,
and
that I prefer to fight someone who's not under 5'5".
Yeah.
And I got the one guy that's under 5'5".
Yeah.
But it was a decent match until
There's a bunch of people under 5'5".
We got some shorties.
There's also a bunch of people above 5'5".
We got some shorties.
Yeah. But it was a good fight, except for the
Michelle, you're one of
shoddy
them.
sportsmanship with the turtle.
Yeah, the turtling's a little sus. You know what I'm saying? We got to call it out when we see it. So luckily, we didn't have to deal with any kind of after effects after that. We didn't have to see if the turtling was going to come back. Got to be real careful about that. I'm glad we saw it. I'm glad you got the dub despite all of that. Chat says they want a rematch, but we don't know, man. We'll see. I know you don't like to fight shorter fighters, so I definitely don't want to put somebody in a situation they don't want to be in. But Yogi, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you dropping some final words for us. So we're going to give our team to go ahead some time to get set up for the next match. And while we do that, I want to address you, you know what I'm saying? People saying they want a rematch. I'm looking in the chat right now. I'm seeing a couple of rematches right now. Evan sharing the stream on TikTok. Appreciate you. Share it to all the homies. Share it to your friends. Share it to your mama. Share it to your coworkers. Share it across all these other Discords that think they can do this better than us. I'm tired of them. Some of them stealing my graphics. I'm not here for it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're not gonna rematch anything tonight. Denstrom, you know what I'm saying? You got what you wanted. Your boy Yogi came in and clutched it out. How does it feel? You know what I mean? This should feel real good. You know, I'll shout out to everybody who's participating in the chat. Yanni throwing up another rose on TikTok. I appreciate the support, bro. Always love it. Thank you. Anthony, newest follower right now. Thank you for following us on TikTok. If y'all are up on YouTube right now, you know what I'm saying? Stealing is wild. We game all night. Absolutely, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story time. We had one Discord person started a league, stole my graphics for the end cards. If you've seen the YouTube channel, you know I put a lot of production value into the graphics. Says, oh man, I'm just borrowing it. Borrowing it? How you borrow graphics, bro? You gonna give the graphic back? You'll give me the views back? But I didn't trip because, you know, not everybody is able to do a lot of graphics. I'm like, cool. Then I go into another Discord and they stole this image, this one right here, this one that y'all see on the stream. I see it on one of they bum stupid cards, and I'm like, this old rinky-dink Midwest card. So I'm in there. He doesn't know that I'm the owner of the graphic, and I'm like, hey bro, this is what we doing right now? We stealing people's graphics? I pulled him to the side and messaged him. I said, hey man, I'm the owner of the graphic. I just want to respectfully say, don't use my graphics, use something else, because this stuff is specifically for my channel. Mans goes ahead and kicks me out of the Discord. I look at his profile and he's got Jesus and the Holy Cross all over, and I'm like, if you don't get your 10 commandment, break it, I'm gonna go to hell with gasoline draws, face ass up out of here, stealing graphics. Thou shalt not steal. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. Haters gonna hate, and if people don't steal your stuff and hate on you, you're not doing nothing right. So we don't worry about the small people. We don't worry about those people because they will never make it in this world with that kind of attitude. They will never make it in this world with that kind of tag. We do it better. We've been doing it better, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody supporting here, listening to the old man story time. Displaying action where that came from. Speaking of action, we got more action coming up next. So we just had Cerys versus Jack Gilar, Tyrone v Guts, Yogi MK v Chip, and now we're taking on another high elo match in Tyrone versus the Uncommon Oddity. The Uncommon Oddity is the highest power level in the room right now with an elo of 2783, and we put him against Tyrone. Now Tyrone has an uphill battle in this one. You check Tynado's elo. Tynado's not here. We might need a replacement. Yeah, we're gonna set Uncommon Oddity. Yeah, we're gonna set him up with somebody else. What we like to do is we just kind of like keep things going because we want to get as many fights on the stream as possible. Reminder for everyone, the stream will be going down today at 10 p.m. Got a flight to catch right after. Can't be late. Shout out to Master Sprinter. Love the name for the sub. I appreciate it. Shout out to Little Dude for the sub. I appreciate that, man. Love this. Love the support, y'all. The team really appreciates it. All of your subscriptions and donations are going to go to build the house even bigger. We got some big plans coming up with some ranked matches and some leagues, so stay tuned for that action. 58 but great. They can't steal it. They can steal it, but they can't do it like you. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your boy 58 and great. Big inspirational person in the Discord. 58 years old and still playing this game with amazing abilities, right? This man is still throwing hands from the old school era of slap boxing. If you know, you know, right? You know what I'm saying? From New York. Shout out to 58 and great. Always a pleasure to have him in the Discord. He's the one who made me stop saying that I'm an old man, and now I'm in the ring too. So you know, I got no excuse. Nobody else has an excuse. We got to do these 1 a days, 2 a days, and get in here. Ooh, new sub. Thank you, Onion Dip. Onion Dip with the prime sub. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? The team appreciates y'all. You know, the community appreciates y'all, because this is all gonna go to support the proceeds, and all the subscriptions and donations goes to support the house. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Kingston says, I can't join the server. Is the link not working for you, bro? Let me know, because I just dropped a fresh link. And if not, search for RingsideVR. It's a public Discord, so you can just kind of search it in the search bar. I'm gonna drop that link there, and let me see if I can drop some. If y'all can't get on the links, let me know, because I don't know how the link got corrupted. And as always, I see the hearts flying. You know your boy's feeling really good out here. Colin on TikTok, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow, man. Like, I love the support here. Holy Puma, love the vids, bro. Love to be in one. If you want to be in one, Holy Puma, all you got to do is join the Discord. Every week we actually have 2 event nights. So the exhibition nights is one event night that we have, and this is just kind of a community card that we put out, right? We also have a Thursday night event called Crossing the Void, where we participate in King of the Ring, power slap battles, team battles. Now we got Solly, what do we call the other team battle? A Pokemon battle? I don't know. It's kind of like a Pokemon battle where we have team captains and then they choose. Yeah, we got free for alls. You know, we're gonna come up with the better branding. Oh yeah, I've got an idea for it. We'll talk about it a little later on. We're also thinking of doing training nights that are specifically there for fitness and helping people get better at the game, right? Air quotes on the game part, right? I'm not certified to teach you boxing, but we do have a lot of amateur and pro boxers here who would love to come in and give some lessons. But it's all about maximizing your effectiveness in game and just doing things a little better than you normally would, right? But also just finding a way for newcomers to come in and just get better, get good, and have a good environment. So a lot of cool things go down in the Discord, a lot of cool people. You know what I'm saying? It's really good, really good. Colin, yes, 74 viewers right now. We going strong every Sunday night, and honestly, we may have to do even more than just Sunday nights, right? We got Carl loading in here. Our next boxer's coming in a bit. We may have to do more than Sundays. To be honest, y'all, the channel is growing. Everybody here, oh my God, free perception with the sub. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I love the support, man. You know, we're growing. You know, this is one of the most popping places right now for this game. A lot of content creators have kind of slowed down a little bit, but we're going to keep the train going. There's a lot of people who still like this game and want a good community to be around, and that's what we're here to provide. Heck yeah, hell yeah, the more the merrier, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, Doom. Doom, look, 58 and great is a real one, okay? I want to like partner with his Discord and just put on an Unk League, you know what I'm saying? For those who are what we say 35 and older. Yeah, 35 and older. So you know, I love what he does in his own Discord. We do have places in our Discord that other people can promote their own YouTube channels, their own Discords. You know, if you are of the Unk variety, join that Discord. It's got a lot of good folks. You see a couple of them here that fight too. Paw being one of them that come to mind. It's great. We support other Discords. They support us. It's all family over here. It's all love. Yeah, Doom. Unk battles. Excellent. Let me go ahead. I love the cues. That reminds me to go ahead and hit stop recording, hit record the next one. And just to remind everyone, we do record these offline as well, just in case we want to take a special look at one of the fights to give it like that nice little Hollywood feel. Big cards, big fights. Let's bring back in the squad with us, joined by my co-host Solly and our ref team. Let's get it.
Seconds out.
All right, we got Carl versus Ryan Reynolds.
Alright, I did the thing where it kicked me out of the game.
Uh-oh.
Were you able to watch it?
Yep. Let me reset the timer real quick.
Alright, so we won't be able to look at it in the chat, but that's okay. We'll be able to watch.
That's all good. So we got let me update the names here. So dang, already with a knockdown. I haven't even got a chance to update the names yet. Good lord. So we got Carl in the blue corner. Yeah. And then who do we have in the red corner, Solly?
Ryan Reynolds, Goblin, or Peacemaker. The man who keeps changing his name every week.
We're gonna call him Goblin today. We're gonna call him Goblin today. Didn't he have George Droid at one point? Like,
yeah.
No. Yeah, he's been changing his name every time.
Identity crisis
every
right now.
exhibition, he's got a new identity.
Identity crisis. All right, here we go. Let's lock in here. Cameraman Super M on the case. So we already have Carl. Now, we'll let you guys know a little bit about Carl, right? He's now, oh, dang, and Carl goes down. Well, while he's down, hopefully not out for the count, little backstory on Carl. Carl used to be called Carl No Hands, you know, Carl Hanslow. you know, Carl Winslow. And now he's gunslinging Carl. Bang, bang, Mr. Shoot 'em Up. Known for the low hand style, something that he's evolved out of and just incorporated into it. Now, Carl will catch you with the no-look pass. He will look to the left. He got the pump fake. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of trickiness in it. But right now, your boy Goblin putting the screws to him. He got some hands. I think this is a little bit of they've been back and forth a couple of times, and wow, Goblin putting the man down. I think Goblin's here to make a statement, y'all.
Yeah, Carl usually the one with big, devastating, you know, knockout shots, and he is known for like slinging those guns. But he and Goblin have had so many fights between each other, and they both know each other's styles so well.
Ollie, your stream is broken.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm watching it on the YouTube, just delayed.
And who the hell is Moose Goose?
Uh-oh, and then we have a little bit of a disconnect. Is that Carl calling it quits?
And Carl went out. Awesome.
Okay, Carl, maybe calling it quits. What's going on there, bro?
Knocked out. I was looking at the stream. All I saw was Carl getting knocked out.
Oh no! Like I literally just looked over and just saw this man disappear into dust.
No, Carl got knocked out. Nobody was paying enough attention, I guess.
I literally looked over. This man Carl turned into dust. Chat, what was that?
Yo, I wasn't even paying attention.
Check your DM.
Okay, all right, MF4D, just let me know. It was definitely a KO. I looked over to switch over and message someone in the chat, and it was over with. Good lord.
Yo, Warden, we've said it multiple times, but there's no subs.
I got you,
We're
Carl.
not subbing
I got you,
any
Carl.
fighters in.
I got you, Carl. Yes, sir. Let's lock in with the chat real quick. Yam, appreciate the follow. DH Hog, appreciate the follow. You know what I'm saying? D1 Noah Butler, appreciate the follow. Love the support. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. The folks on TikTok have been killing it today. You know what I'm saying? Lil Spidey Sam with the follow. You know what I'm saying? Blues with the follow. Onion Dip already. You already know. I just love the support that we're having today. It makes us feel good here. Lets us know that we're doing something right and bringing you guys the right entertainment. Now, if you join the Discord, right, and you got suggestions, the team is looking for feedback, right? We don't think we have everything right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? So we're really looking for feedback. Anything you like to see, something that people have been saying that they want to see knockout clips coming through the channel, so we're working on that. They want to see that people have wanted to understand who is the best, so we're working on a little something for that as well. So if you got some suggestions for us here on the team, we'd love to hear. We got a feedback channel here on the Discord server, so lock in with us and let us know. I want to take this moment right now to shout out to the top viewer, Poop House, coming in number 1 on TikTok, Yanni coming in number 2, and Kalinoe coming in at number 3. I appreciate y'all for the support. Massive. Let me lock in with YouTube real quick, because you know what I'm saying. I feel like I haven't been giving y'all some love, and y'all been giving us mad support. So let me jump in real quick. And speaking of YouTube, I'd like to remind y'all that the live streams happen on Sundays, but also throughout the week. I like to drop special high production value edited fights with all the first person POVs, commentary by Sally and myself, scorecard analysis at the end, graphics, replays, the whole 9 yards. I mean, full on HBO quality boxing fights. If you haven't checked them out already, check them out on the YouTube channel. We need all the support we can. If you have not subbed, please give us a sub, hit that notification button. That way you guys get to stay locked in on the latest and greatest. But yeah, let me jump in here and check out the homies on the live stream real quick. Yeah.
All right, and in the Discord right now, guys, whenever you are ready.
Who we got up next, Ollie?
Absolutely nothing.
Stupidest
versus absolutely nothing.
Okay, let's rotate him up in here.
We're pushing it?
Yeah.
All
let's
right,
push it up.
Who's next? In that case, we got Lil Spidey Sam versus Veo, the rematch.
Appreciate you, Ken the Funny Man, saying the link isn't working. So let me go ahead and get y'all a fresh link real quick.
Guys, this is gonna be the greatest fucking rematch of all time.
Look, Lil Spidey Sam. Look, let me go ahead and drop it here.
Yeah, okay. What we got? Message you for the code. Yeah, it's so much nicer to just leave it up, but if people are gonna pop in and
yeah, a lot of people are trying to. Yeah, we got it locked in. Let me go ahead and get a code for the folks on TikTok real quick. Shout outs for y'all for letting me know the code doesn't work. I honestly don't understand why Discord randomly will be just like, nope, no codes, nothing nice for the people. So I'm dropping some codes in here for the Discord. Let me know if these codes work. Was the dude with 27 elo the one that fought last match? Oh, this is the match before that, Colin Noe. And he won, but man, it was a battle. Let me tell you, you know what I'm saying? It was insane.
Michelle, why?
Also, chat, let me know if y'all can hear the beats. I got the RSVR theme song playing. Let me know if it's sounding good in the breaks real quick. It's a little something I'm working on. All right.
Don't look in Discord. Super.
You said what?
Don't look in Discord.
What? Why? I gotta. Now I have to check the chat. If you tell me not to check the chat, I gotta check the chat. What's up?
Is nothing about the chat.
Oh my God.
She's not locked in the slightest.
Not locked in at all. The opposite of locked in. Hey, bet. Appreciate y'all. Semizin, right? How does this work if someone has bad internet? Good question. So as an online game, if you have bad internet, a lot of things can happen. You'll hear this from the commentary team sometime, a little joke that we'd like to say, man, Blue Corner is fighting his inner demons. He's fighting for freedom. He's fighting for equality. He's fighting all for child support. He's fighting Uncle Sam, but he is not fighting Red Corner, because what happens is, from what we see, is we see you punching at ghosts. You see yourself trying to punch at someone, but the game just does not register, right? So the game currently, unfortunately, does not have rollback netcode. So lag, whether it be bad internet connection or if you're fighting someone from a faraway country, it will show up. And there's stuttering, there is rubber banding. It can get pretty egregious, so we keep everything.
We're ready. Hit ready up.
Oh, we about to get readied up here? Let me go ahead and lock in. So it can be a little rough, but luckily we don't see a lot of that.
KT and Wild, the cards are closed for tonight. If you want to show up next week in the next exhibition, you're entirely welcome to, but we're not allowing any more fights. There's not going to be any sub-ins, so asking for a fight isn't going to do much for you right now.
Yeah, lock in with us next week.
They are both ready.
I am ready.
Start recording. Are you recording? All right, let's start this match. All right, in the blue corner, we got Veo. In the red corner, we got Lil Spidey Sam, otherwise known as Lil Mexican Spidey. And let's see what they are dressed in as. But this is a rematch from last week, and it was a banger then, and I'm hoping it will be another banger this time.
You said Veo's in blue?
Veo in the blue corner, we're rocking the red pompadour with the blonde beard, the yellow Kill Bill Bruce Lee style trunks. Spidey and a little Mexican Sam wearing the gray with the green gloves.
All right, we got the pompadour battle. Shout out to your boy Kuwabara. Shout out. I love how they put.
Michelle got flashbanged when Lil Spidey Sam did.
So now for the folks in the chat, I want to let you guys know about this. Little Mexican Spidey came in and shook the world about 2 weeks ago, destroying all opposition. If you check out his TikTok, he's got mad clips going on from that last fight. And Veo saw it from the crowd on some, some McGregor type stuff. He was just like, I'm not impressed. And I'm coming for you. When we set up the fight last week, Veo had a one-hit first-round knockdown on Little Spidey, and it was something that the world did not see, and everyone in chat was like, nah, bro, we got to run that back. So now here's the run back. You know what I'm saying? Here's the run back, and now we get to see some hands actually being thrown, maybe some promises fulfilled, you know what I mean?
I'm noticing.
All right, and down he goes.
Ooh, okay, at least he went down after a fight this time, right? Veo is known as a top contender here in Ringside VR. He's topping quite a few people's top 16 charts. And so, you know, he's coming in here to try to humble, you know, little Mexican Spidey. You know what I'm saying? He said, you can't show butt around in my block.
Thing about little
And
Spidey
so far
is
doing a good job of establishing himself in round 1.
You guys see how every time Lil Spidey does his head movement, he always comes back straight up?
A little bit.
He always ends up with his head back on the line. So no matter how much movement he does, as long as Veo has that timing, which he does.
Yeah, which he does. Veo's like, is this your man?
Spidey's just going to keep getting knocked down. And he's out.
And he's not getting back up. Knocked him down right on the belt.
Bro, Veo, we got to talk to you. We got to talk to you after this.
Good observation and analysis, though. Yeah, he keeps putting his head back where Veo knows it's going to be, and he's just waiting. He's not even worrying about where he's dodging it. He's just hitting it right when it comes back.
Yep. It's like hitting an inflatable, waiting for it to come back up, popping it again over and over, and that's why little Spidey just couldn't get back up.
Dang, Veo with a resounding victory there.
I mean, that's very commanding. I mean, very commanding, honestly. We gonna hear from Veo real quick?
Guys,
gotta hear it.
I submitted myself to this server's history. I am the greatest to ever touch this server's soil.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Look, Veo already planting the flag in the ground. Look, Veo, I think you're going to have a chance to prove those words coming up more soon than you think. Veo already saying, look, I'm number 1. Killer Cam, I'm number 1. King Chuck, I'm number 1.
Already.
Oh, we're saying
Already
Hitman's a contender for one?
First round Veo.
That's what he's claiming. That's what he's claiming.
You just, from what I heard from you, sounds like you're saying Hitman is a contender for number 1 here.
Look, I want to see people put the hands in the ring to prove once and for all who is the best. And I got an announcement for y'all coming in pretty soon.
It's
pretty
not Carl.
soon. It ain't me either. It ain't me. It ain't me. But Veo, talk that shit, man. He proved himself tonight, y'all. Last time people said it was a lucky punch. Last time they said it was OV3 damage. But this time, it was a fight. And he proved himself.
No excuses this time.
Proved himself. All right, we got the next match coming up here in a bit. We got Stupidest versus Absolutely Nothing. Oh, yeah, you got... Go ahead.
Thing?
Yep.
Killer Cam. You think you're the best here? I'm gonna take that crown away from you.
Wow.
I'm gonna knock you out next week. You already know how it is.
Okay.
Yo, damn, bro. You know what's crazy? He's not even here.
But what he's gonna see this though.
Schizophrenic.
That's the thing is he's probably gonna see this. So
This message to him then.
look, somebody clip this. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we gotta let him know.
Killer Cam is arguably, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to put this out there, is arguably the best person in the server, right? He's probably topping pretty much everybody's top 5 list, right? And Killer Cam is undefeated. He's only lost once to Furge in a match that never was due to technical difficulties. We still want to get that rematch because that was going to be an amazing series. But Cam is smart. He hits hard. He also practices with some of the best, and he fights in real life. So he's hard to beat. He's in a complete package. But Veo coming out here challenging the people's champ, right? I love to see it. I want to see that fight. Chat, let me know if y'all want to see that fight too. Speaking of chat, let me go ahead and lock in with y'all real quick because I love talking to y'all on TikTok. I really want to thank Yanni, #1 supporter right now, top viewer. You know what I'm saying? Killing No Way, working the way up to #2, gotten the silver. Holy Puma not too far behind. I do love the love. B-Bot, hey Ringside, I love your YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Me, Solly, the team, we all put together a lot of work into this in various parts, and I'm really happy, even though the views aren't the biggest. We don't care. We care about the community. The engagement is where it's at, and the community lets us know we're doing something good. So shout outs to you, Bbot. You know what I'm saying? Cam following the host, appreciate it. You know what I mean? Austin would join, but the blood sugar levels are low. Bro, I feel you. That high cardio, especially if you have diabetes, you know what I'm saying, that thing will put you under, but definitely manageable, man. Especially if it's maybe type 1, you might be able to do that. Don't ask me how I know so much about diabetes, but you know what I mean. Shout out to the Uncanny Imp for the follow. Look, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, when RingsideVR first started, right, one of the parts of the RingsideVR that I really wanted to uphold is kind of a hip-hop vibe. Y'all kind of hear it in the music, and Uncanny Imp actually did the first theme song for RingsideVR. So shout outs to Imp down here in Atlanta, a wonderful producer and rapper. Check out him on Instagram. Dang, I wish I had a link for him, but Uncanny Imp, he's the only one, you know what I mean? Shout out to the spam bot for the free TikTok coins. Don't click the link in the bio. Don't do it. Don't fall for it's a trap. All right, let's get ready with our next fight. We got these. All right, I am recording, and you got Stupidest in the blue corner. Let's see. Good warning. Good warning.
No matter what, but if you recorded your POV, that lets us view an extra special edit, you know, the same way that you've been seeing on the channel so far. So, if you don't record it, not the end of the world, but definitely something.
Wow, Stupidest before you could even finish. What is up with these early knockouts tonight? Yo, people out here throwing hands.
Stupidest had some good hand placement.
I mean, Stupidest got hands, though.
Pieced up.
Stupidest got hands. You know, a repeat performer on the channel, right? Absolutely nothing. First time I'm seeing absolutely nothing fight, being the taller fighter. And if you're absolutely nothing, you know, what you're going to want to do is play at the mid-range. You're going to want to step back, step out to the side, work that jab, and try to figure out someone like Stupidest. But Stupidest is going to be on you, man. He on you like white on the side of them trunks.
It looks like it's a narrow play space, so I don't know if being the taller fighter is going to be to his advantage here.
Good point. Good point.
It looks like a very narrow play space. You can see they tried to circle out, and it looked like a clinch got initiated. So this might be more of a struggle for absolutely nothing than we're realizing.
Yeah, good point.
As you can see, he's diving in as the shorter fighter. As the taller fighter, he's trying to dive in and play in-fight, and it's not going in his favor.
Something to point out for the viewers who may not be familiar with this game. So how the developers have made it quote-unquote fair for people with different play space and play sizes, that if you got a 15-foot ring and I've got a 5-foot ring, we're going to play in that 5-foot ring, right? And so it does kind of suck for taller fighters or people who like to use footwork. Definitely favors an in-fighter, and Stupidest is making the most out of it with a wonderful KO.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Absolutely nothing now in the absolute danger zone. One hit or one knockdown away from it all being over. Let's see if he can survive just the feel out round and make it to adjustments.
Come on, Stupidest, give us at least one more round, bro.
10-6. On the scorecards, this is, about 10-6. Stupidest, if he could tie together this knockdown, he could end the game right here.
Come on, Stupidest, give us another fight, please.
Looks like he is going for it, but not being overly aggressive. I like to see that discipline.
He has the capability to do it here.
Shout out to all the new people in the Discord chat, though. Y'all been, I love it. I love seeing the new faces. And there it is. An early night. Stupidest said, I gotta go home, bro.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it.
Absolutely nothing, offering absolutely nothing in response to Stupidest.
Chill out, Solly.
Punches.
Chill out, solid. That man gave us absolutely everything he had, but we have to make a joke about the name.
Respect to everyone who comes out here and puts on a performance, right? It looks good. It's fun to do no matter what. And yeah, just great fight. Let's hear from the fighters if they want to. Stupidest. Crazy knockdown. I've been seeing you improve every time you're up
Every
here.
time, bro. Let's see if Stupidest.
Hello?
There we go.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
yeah, we can hear you.
I've been working every day ever since that match from last, was it February?
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get my ass to work.
And it's showing, bro.
I appreciate you seeing that. I appreciate that.
Now, Stupidest, question for me.
That man was crazy.
I appreciate that.
I
want someone next week. If I get another fight, I want someone good. I want someone high ranking.
Well, see, this crazy is Stupidest. Let me show you. Let me show you. Absolutely nothing, right? Has an ELO of 1950, right? So we were thinking, it won't be that bad, and then you just came in and cleaned house. I mean, so I gotta ask. So were you the one with the shorter play space, or were you fighting in a shorter play space than you're used to?
It was absolutely
Okay, so it was absolutely nothing. So you were fighting in a shorter. You were the one experiencing the shorter than normal play space. Did that affect how you approached the fight? Did you immediately say, "Oh, I'm in a box, let me in fight," or were you just like, "Great, I got him right where I want him"? Yeah, there you have it, folks. There you have it.
Yeah, I can see that. I understand. I can see that. I mean, we probably should have made my space bigger, but I didn't want to hit nothing. So
I feel you. I feel you. So sometimes it's tough, bro. So absolutely nothing, right? First time being in a fight here. First time being on the channel. Tell us your experience, bro.
Random people either have no idea what they're doing or just do random stuff the whole time. So this just feels more like sportsman-like and professional.
I liked it. I like it. Will we see you back here?
Probably.
Nice. Hopefully, chat, that you were able to hear that, but I will translate for those who have not been able to hear. Had a good time, and you ran into the same thing a lot of people run into in this game, especially when you run into smaller discords or just randomly online. People just they don't even want to play the game of boxing, right? We got to kind of suspend some disbelief here, and we try to keep it professional. We try to harbor an environment where people can just have fun and get the promise of what the game is supposed to be, which is two people boxing. So I'm glad that you're able to experience that here, and I'm glad that we'll be seeing more of you. Lock in with some folks in the Discord, get some more matches in, and we'll see you here next week, bro. With that being said, let's go on ahead and get to our next fighters while I lock in with the chat. Chat, you know how y'all feeling, man? How did y'all feel about that fight? How'd y'all feel about your boy Stupidest? Been here for a long time. We've been seeing this man improve week over week over week. I want to remind everybody, while y'all are answering that if you want to join RingsideVR, if you want to be a part of these fights, it's very easy. Just join the Discord. I've been putting out new links in the chat. Let me know if you guys are able to click on that. I'm old, so I will be updating all of this stuff. I saw somebody say that the links weren't working in the channel. I will get on that post haste. Thank you for that reminder. But all you got to do is join the Discord, right? And when you join the Discord, just say what's up. We have an introducing little section for you to give us your backstory. We have plenty of community nights where we just have fun. Thursday nights, Crossing the Void, where we play community games like King of the Ring, team battles, power slap fights, and we got a new kind of like team captain battle coming on, or maybe a free-for-all. Sundays we do exhibitions, right? This is just kind of our way of seeing what the community has and seeing how the community improves and showing folks like you what Ringside VR is all about. Pretty soon we're going to have a ranked division that's going to find out officially who is the best in the Discord, and we're going to be offering a lot of prizes and a lot of cash. I say a lot of cash, it's a little bit of cash, some loot here and there, but we want to reward the boxers who do well. So Lock in with this, support the channel. Every bit of support goes to bring better fights to viewers like you. And like I said, if you want to join in on the fight, search for RingsideVR. It's a public Discord, or go ahead and click the link. And with that out the way, let me go ahead myself and lock in on the recording for this next fight. Let's see, we've got... All right, I'm recording the fight. Solly, we've got Nick versus who? Red? Is it Red? Who's Red in the blue corner? Trainer Red in the blue corner. No, you got it. All right, and we got the timer on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Red versus Nick. Red in the blue corner, Nick in the red corner. I'm saying,
Nick's wearing the red shorts, but
yeah, that's where all his power
Red
comes
wearing
from,
the yellow in the blue.
Nick kind of keeping a longer guard out.
Yeah, Nick extended that guard.
I like that post strategy. It's something that I like to do as well. You can't just leave it out there. You got to keep it moving and active, and always be throwing punches behind it, or at least moving where you are. It's something that I don't see fighters do as much. Put it in your opponent's face, right? Like, cutting off the vision is a very real tactic, and it just makes them react just a little bit slower, right? Don't get over cocky with it, but it's something that works. Right now, Red doing a good job of putting on defense and just putting on aggression that makes Nick have to back out.
Absolutely.
I think Nick had the same problems that I pointed out in Lil Spidey Sam, where his head always ends up coming back on the line. After all his movement, it just comes back.
Uh-oh. Red getting turned around, though.
Red looking like he got caught there a little bit.
Gotta be careful.
My play going win says...
Now, what's interesting is Red had some big words in the chat, though. Red said, mark his words, y'all are going to remember this fight. He's going to make a name for himself out here. And he's got to get past Nick, and we don't know. Let's see if he does make a name for himself, or if the name that he makes for himself is not one that he wants to keep.
I think if Nick keeps up the pressure here, he can kind of gas out Red.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's been hitting the more significant strikes, in my opinion.
I'm gonna holler at you later, TMP.
He doesn't have much of a guard here at all. He's throwing big punches. As you saw, he tried throwing a chopping right from his shoulder, and it failed.
Your boy
Yellow
Nick
just throws punches.
Yeah,
Red,
yeah.
I mean, he just throws punches.
Yeah, you know, some people would call that spam, right? We don't like to use that term around here. I prefer punches and bunches. It's a strategy. It doesn't work if you're fighting somebody who knows what they're doing. It works when you're in a phone booth play space and you're teeing off, right? But if you look at Nick, he's in, he's out, right? He boxes in with you, he changes levels.
More skilled fighter.
Yeah, it's throwing a lot of
it's something
punches.
like, for people who are familiar with fighting games, right? It's like, just pure spam is the equivalent of button mashing. You might win some matches that way, but anyone who knows what they're doing is going to punish you so bad.
So bad. So bad. I know we've seen it happen.
Red's hands are very, very low here. His head is constantly exposed, and I speak from experience, Nick is a damn sniper.
Yeah.
You leave your head open for more than a minute. I mean, I learned this the hard way. I got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, Nick is no joke,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm even going to say, his hand's also not low enough, because he's getting hit to the body just as much as he's getting hit to the head. And that damage is starting to rack up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red, I mean, he came here trying to make a name for himself. It's not going to be a good one, though.
That's what I'm saying. He might not want to keep the name that he gets.
All right, but he does survive round one. And let's see if he can make the adjustments he needs to fight off Nick.
I mean, let's take a look at that last round, just a slight bit of post-round analysis here. Nick, sharper with the jabs, changing levels, better foot movement, right? Red coming in here swinging for the fences, but when you come in the first round, it's supposed to be the discovery round. Now, Nick knows that Red is going to come in and swing, and he's going to come in and swing in a kind of a one-dimensional way, so it's going to allow Nick to leverage that and cause more counter hit damage on Red if he's not careful.
Absolutely. Red needs to, I think he just needs to adjust the guard And that's hard to do, right? If it's not something that you're comfortable with, it's hard to trust a guard in VR because you don't know what's going to slip through, and you might always not know what's happening. I think a lot of fighters too watch these fights in, after the fact, and it's one of the first times that they see what they look like, and you get you learn a lot from it, both about what your opponents are doing, but what you're doing and like what mistakes you're making.
Yeah.
So highly recommend any fighters here. Watch your footage if you're not already.
It looks like every time that Red goes to throw out a jab, he puts his other hand on his belly for some reason, which is... His head is always left wide open. It's like that's why he keeps getting counter hit.
It may be an online tactic.
Yeah, or his stomach, again, right there. Nick going for a great body shot counter as well as head counters. And it feels like Red doesn't know what to guard, right? He's getting hit from both below and above, from the side, and... It's, when that's happening, especially when some of those are stunning blows, you're just getting shook.
Finally,
he coming back the head with the puncher's chance.
Look, if you're going to throw enough of those punches, they got to land. They got to land. And this is V3 damage, ladies and gentlemen, so everyone has a puncher's chance. So, look, there's a pathway to victory for Red, right? If he's got the stamina to keep firing off and he can get those shots, he might have a way to close the gap here, but it's going to be very hard. You know what I'm saying? I will say it's going to be very hard.
I think so. And the other thing about it... Oh, yeah, go on.
I think I'd like to see more of a Philly shell guard from Red. I think in this kind of matchup where he doesn't know where to expect to get hit from, the parry for the right hand to the front of the face. In this game, the Philly shell, your rear hand is parrying instead of blocking or covering your head. I think that could work really efficiently in this situation where you can cover the body and the head at the same time.
Hey, look, we got to be careful.
It's just a question of like if that's a style that's comfortable for him and if he knows how to fire offense from that guard, right? Because that's the other layer of guards is that you have to be able to attack from it. You can't just turn it off when you need to fight.
Well said. Well said.
Flicker jab.
Well said. Look, and this is what I told y'all guys earlier. I got to pay attention and lock in. Your boy Red has realized he's going to double down on the strategy. If you can't win with offense, layer more offense on it. Muda muda, muda 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 muda. You see what I'm saying? And it's working for him. He's coming back.
I think he's finally starting to lock in a little bit in terms of like he's feeling the range and he's starting to feel Nick's rhythm. Right, like you're seeing more of his shots are starting to hit the critical points. He's just kind of finding his timing, and that might be all he needs to victory, right? Is to just like dial in those punches. It's not spam when it's targeted and hitting the chin every time.
And
Nick is tired.
Yeah, but I say good observation there. Nick is slowing down, and that slowed down movement is allowing Red to land more shots, and it's going to stack cumulatively against Nick. He can't take too much more damage. He should not do it. He survives the round, but man, look, this has become an interesting fight now.
So far, I have this even on the scorecards.
Yeah, with getting tired too, right? Not only is his offense dropping, but because he is such an active guard, his guard is slowing down, and it's just getting a little bit lower or a little bit like not covering the gaps as well as it was earlier when he was still sharp. So I think he's got to really take this. He almost got knocked out there entirely. He's still got a chance, right? He's still got those KOs early. He just got to take this round as a breather and then come back in that third round and just put a definitive win on the scorecards.
Absolutely.
I mean, he surely won that first round. He surely lost that He won that first round, lost that second round. Like I said, it's dead even on the scorecards right now.
Hey,
this third round determines everything.
Yeah, look, this might be the dawn. Red might have made a name for himself. Look, doubt the man if you want. He's got a chance to win it. Third round, the exhaustion is high. Nick has a little bit of a breather, but in there, right there, Red starting off firing off of that offense.
Red is yellow.
Red is yes. Red is yellow. Nick is in the red trunks.
And he's in the blue corner.
And he's in the blue corner. Hey, Chris77. Yeah, we've been commentating online VR for a long time, bro. Lock in with us. Check out the YouTube channel. I mean, this is the closest to pay-per-view boxing action in VR. Look, we got VR commentating before we got Grand Theft Auto 6, y'all. Just think about that.
Oh, and the stream froze.
Which the fight is still going on here on the stream right now. Nick firing off with the jabs, trying to keep that offense going. Got a little bit more life in him this time around. But now, in a turn of events, Red is actually using active defense and head movement to mitigate damage from Nick.
And I think both fighters are starting to get tired at this point.
Yeah. It's the third round, man. You've been punching, especially if you're Red, you've been punching nonstop. I wish we had a punch count counter at the end of the cards, but right now, Red is slowing down, right? Nick is having a little bit of lag issues, but Red is still teeing off on him, and we could see Nick going down on damage in the cards if he doesn't get knocked out.
Oh, Nick is struggling with the ping right now.
Yeah. The ping is getting to him. I'd love to hear back. You
can see the schizophrenia is teeing off on him right now.
We had a question from the chat earlier. What happens when the internet connection gets bad? This is what happens. We start seeing people kind of like, jank out a little bit. But Nick is doing his best to keep fighting. It might not be enough. And you hate to see this kind of thing happen. Uh-oh, here we go. Nick now landing a few more shots. I don't know how much more damage Nick can take. Maybe the lag gods will be in his favor and some of these not hitting and landing, but I think
Red kind of took that.
Yeah, Red
is taking all the shots regardless as to if Nick froze or not.
Like he's hitting Nick where he thinks he's gonna be. Yeah, absolutely. Chris 77, yeah, I think Nick is going to be winning this one purely on damage, and unfortunately, I mean not Nick, but Red in the yellow trunks is going to be winning this purely on damage. And honestly, it's mostly because the lag is out here preventing Nick to do what he needs to do to stay in this fight.
I'd love to sit here and call it dirty play, hit him while he's frozen, but it's the sad fact of the matter.
Nature of the game, man. It's one of the things where it's on the developers to give us rollback netcode at this point. And there we go, third and final round of a grueling fight. I think Red might have that one. Let's hear this official word.
That was surely for the Red one.
Oh, Nick takes it.
Nick with the win.
Nick with the dub. Look.
What?
Oh wow!
I'm not complaining.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all, dude. I'm not mad at that at all. All right, I want to hear. Do we have audio from?
I like
Nick?
how my adjustment around it freaking lags. That's annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you still took that.
Still took the dub though, bro.
I thought you lost that. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was
that
pretty
lag.
Even, honestly, I couldn't tell in the last round. I mean. I kept saying I was lagging.
In the last round, all I saw was you freezing and him slapping the shit out of you while you couldn't move.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. Maybe the lag gods would have been favorable because when it is lagging, it does adversely affect both fighters. So you may think you're hitting a player, but in reality, they're no longer there and you're just getting delayed feedback. Right now, just want to say thank you for jumping up on the channel, fighting through the lag. Congratulations on the win. I think it was well deserved. You put on a really good showing in that first round, very dominant. I would say halfway through the second round, you were still pretty dominant. It came into damage, I think, in the second round. I don't know if you were able to see the card to confirm this.
But I outscored him on a lot of damage. I was in the thousands. He was like, I think 800, 900. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It looked very sharp. I mean, you were putting together combos, jabbing to the face, to the body, coming back up with a hook and a cross, circling out, hitting him where he wasn't blocking. It was very good outboxing.
There's no bigger hater right now than my own internet.
I'm saying though, dog, like the internet was trying to, they was trying to come for you. They was like, look, pay the bill, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cost you your next fight. But with that being said, bro, appreciate you coming through. Everybody in the chat, a lot of people saying it was robbery. I don't know what you guys saw, but I saw a pretty dominating performance up until the lag started hitting in. But shout outs to you, bro. While you guys get the next fight, I'm gonna address the chat real quick. So for ladies and gentlemen, for everyone who's asking, how do I get in? How do I join the fight? How do I get in? If you want to be a part of Ringside VR, if you want to be a part of this fun where the action is, join the Discord. I've been spamming the links in the chat. You can also search for the Discord by looking for Ringside VR. The channel is a public Discord server right now. We have 1,300 boxers in the Discord. Huge community, right? No name here. I didn't see anti-cheat. If you want to be a commentator, we do have applications for commentators. Come out to one of our Thursday events, show us what you got, and show us, that you can commentate. You might see yourself here with the ref team, commentating with Sally and I, who are the kind of the main commentators here on the channel. But if you want to, there's a pathway to success. I want to address someone in the chat that I saw earlier, right? Yes, if you sign up, you can definitely be here on Sunday. I want to just, somebody said something that made my ears perk up. If I can go back up, can I see who they were? No, I cannot. I don't know. I can't give you the credit. Everybody kind of, somebody said this should be on Bleacher Report. And I want to let you guys know that I work for Bleacher Report, right? If there's anyone who could put this on Bleacher Report, it would be moi, right? But we're waiting for the right time. As you know, the Bleacher Report just launched their new app, and while they are providing streaming services, the team, myself, are working very hard to get the app in a good place. So once the app is in a good place post-launch, you will see Ringside VR on Bleacher Report. I can guarantee you that. And so just want to shout out the folks who've been following on TikTok. Shout out to Crimson Star, top viewer right now on TikTok. Colin Noe still holding up number 2, you know what I'm saying? And Traps Janiel, you know what I'm saying, coming up with number 3. I appreciate it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you think you got the hands, join the Discord. And right now we're going to go on to the next fight, because I think this might be the last fight for the stream night. We've got who do we have up in here, Solly?
We got Mino Sally versus Vogg.
Quick second question. What happened to Tornado? Did I ever get to that?
I have not heard from him.
It happens.
We can. We'll wait till we'll put that towards the end. But if not, we'll just replace him with someone else.
Who's in the red corner there, Solly?
That is Vogg.
Alright, updating the team names now. Let me just go ahead and record this final fight. And I want to let everybody know that we do have a few more fights here on the card. If you want to see those fights firsthand, you got to be in the VIP seats. Go ahead and join the Discord. Head on to the Showtime stage where the stream is going on right now. This is going to be the last match here for the live stream tonight. As we get into the action. Oh, Sally versus Vogg.
Okay, ready?
So we got Mino Sally, who lost his identity, and we got a Hajime no Ippo character. This got to be a hell of a matchup.
Right. And, you got to love the Hajime no Ippo references. Shout out to everybody. The fandom is real out here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mino Sally losing his name used to be Justin, and there was a Justin versus Justin battle. Pink slip for the name.
Justin is in the chat.
Other Justin is in the chat saying I'm the only.
The one who earned his name.
There can only be one. Shout out to Squidman, Quaid McCullough, Bootyhead sharing it again, and Alex and Justin for supporting the chat. You know what I'm saying? Supporting on TikTok, sharing. We'd love to see it. But let's get on to this final battle, guys. So we got Vogg, we got Mino Sally, and Sally coming in.
I want to see if anyone names himself after an Ippo character. We're expecting to see some special punches.
We're expecting.
Over under. Are we getting a white man?
I want to see that white fang.
I'm telling you, I'm not seeing it. Shout out to Steve.
My fair share of white fangs.
Oh, he's going for the clinch.
Take a step back. Let's fight.
Yeah, and again, we got Vogg in the Kill Bill, Bruce Lee trunks with the yellow and gold. Mino Sally in the pink with the blue gloves.
And Mino Sally
goes finding at least the first part of that. The quick little short uppercut to knock down Mino.
Hey, Kashmir, go ahead and definitely do that Road to Ringside series. I love content based off of it. I support everybody making content. So, yes, go ahead and do that.
All right. Oh, and right back at it. Looks like this match is getting turned in Vogg's favor. Sally just trying to survive at this point.
A lot of hooks from Vogg, but no white fan.
We're probably waiting for him to set it up, like maybe it's the finishing blow, maybe round 2 white fang.
Yeah, you can't just spam it for every hit. You gotta you gotta use it at the right time. Plus, too, the uppercuts in this game are a little tricky.
And D-Rose named this earlier, and I saw him in the competitive channel. Vogg is doing what what's his name? D-Rose called setting up. He's framing and shifting his punch. He's setting up that cross. He's throwing like a half extended jab, keeping that hand in his face, lining up that cross, kind of like that bow and arrow move from Paik, but more of a less defined motion.
It's very interesting. Very interesting, and also very risky if you don't know what you're doing. Keeping that hand extended out there.
You will get countered,
yeah. It's the counter, the damage that it could be. Now, I've tried that. I've just realized that I was too slow to pull it off. But I like what Vogg is doing, though.
The thing is, whenever you do that frame and shift, you have to keep your hand actively moving back and forth. You need to be, like you said, quick with it. You can't be slow. You can't take your time to line up the shot. You have to throw it out there when you get that lineup.
It also helps if you have a little bit of an arm reach against the opponent, and then you can afford to kind of stick it out there, especially if you're trying to throw that cross off of a step back, right, to lure your opponent to walk into your punch, right? And I do it a lot with the jab. I do a step back jab because I don't have that speed. So I like what Vogg is doing by shifting and moving to the left and kind of getting off center just a little bit to try to line up that cross, and he's kind of using the jab, like you said, just to kind of blind and distract. And it's like, this is not the real threat. The other hand is.
Seconds out. Okay, ready? Fight.
All right, round number 2, the adjustment round. Usually you've got the download on your opponent from the first round, the discovery round.
And I think Mino Sally's found that counter.
Yeah, he's looking for it for real.
Let's go.
Mino Sally looking a little bit hurt in that last exchange, though. He's got to be careful. Vogg really.
They both exchanged.
Oh, what do I know?
Counters are coming out. Told you, baby. Them counters are coming out. That adjustment round has been made.
Hey, you all right?
I think he's got the download, bro. I think he's got the download.
Okay, get ready.
Justin, like I said, there's not going to be any sub-ins for any fights. If there is going to be a sub-in, it's probably going to be for Oddity because he never got his fight tonight.
Yeah, and that's who.
There's not really going to be any sub-ins.
Hey, stop it. Blue, no holding.
Duran Turner, appreciate you, bro. Love the support, man. We always try to be out here doing the best we can for the people, and we're feeling the support right now. Really loving it. Shout out to Bayron for the shared live. Bo with the follow. Quinn with the follow. Thank you guys for the support.
Sally, he's picking his shots. I'm liking this new game plan of his.
This the adjustment,
but he got him caught.
Ooh, I see the framing up now. Vogg really trying to lay in with that cross.
See, that frame and shift. D-Rose gave a perfect name for it. I don't like D-Rose, but he had a point.
Trolls got a troll, but that don't mean they can't have a point every once in a while. Like I say, every dog has its day, and the clock is right 2 times out of the rotation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to this fight, though. This is a very good
adjustments.
Fight. Yeah. Now Vogg really though sticking with the strategy, but hey, if it ain't wrong, don't fix it, right?
And he went for that clinch again.
That was a very smart. That's very smart, and he got away with it too. No call from the ref.
That was kind of stupid though. No call from the ref was a little. He literally. We just watched the man leap into Mino Sally. That was the most ridiculous call for a clinch I think I've ever seen.
Look, hey man, sometimes the ref doesn't see everything. This is not an AI ref. He's very human.
Yeah, sometimes the ref doesn't see things, but the ref also doesn't have to be Helen Keller. That was so clear. That it was me. That was so clearly Vogg.
Not the Helen Keller. Get out of here, bro. Oh, I am stealing that. My God. Okay, we're coming into the close of this round, and I'm very interested to see what round 3 has to bring. Round 3, we call it the go for broke round, right? This is where you put all the cards on the table. If you got a secret technique, if the White Fang is gonna make an appearance, it's gonna make an appearance in this round, right? Let's go check out the corners of the homies real quick. We're in Vogg's
Let's take a look at O'Sally.
You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at O'Sally. O'Sally, we got the corner cam on you, bro. If you can hear us, man, say what's up to the people. Vogg taking a seat. You know what I'm saying? Vogg out here popping a squat. O'Sally get the little stretch on. JC Design. Yeah, not the Helen Keller, bro. Ref blind. Boy, I can't see. Eyes all the way closed. I appreciate the shares, Ed. Sam Cervantes, Jordan Freeman, you know what I'm saying? Trap Mosa, Bray Go Brazy, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the follows. We love the support. We about to hit that 1,000 on TikTok in no time, bro. I really feel it. They're going to give us that stream key so we can make some magic happen. Oh, Sally coming in with the hugging out.
For that final round. I love the hug it out.
Come on.
Ref is like, none of that love.
In my ring.
None of that lovey-dovey stuff. None of that. Now the ref
doesn't want to be Helen Keller.
Now the ref sees. Oh my God.
Couldn't pay attention when he literally bolted into Mino Sally, but now when they want to hug it out.
Nah. The ref only sees pain. You know, that's the ref is here for the violence, bro. Oh. Mean old Sally putting Vogg down
after that loving exchange.
Hey, look, Mino Sally's out here.
You don't like him.
He out here, bro. Now, if there's any time to see the White Fang, Vogg, you gotta show it to us. I don't think he has it, but you never know.
Dude, if he goes this entire fight without using the White Fang, we have to make him change his profile.
I don't know. We got to coach him up. We got to coach him up.
Upper into the overhand. Come on.
Come on. For all the Steve mains. Come on now.
It was perfectly set up so many times now, man. Come on, Vogg. I want to see it.
Blue, no holding.
There's been a lot of clinches this game.
That's what I do love about the new
adjustment
round. Yeah, when you're tired, when you're in trouble, it comes in close. Oh! Mino Sally tries to go for the uppercut himself and just gets countered. Down goes.
Mean needs to. It looks like he keeps falling for that frame and shift. He needs to pay attention to that rear hand. He needs to stop worrying so much about the jab, but needs to start looking more at that cross.
This is true.
He keeps getting caught by it.
And right again, repeat knockdowns.
He's about to end dreams here. You hate to see this happen, but Mino Sally falling apart in this third round.
Almost like a minute left.
He's got a little time to work. He's down. Ooh, that cross coming in mean though by Vogg.
And I'm wondering if this is just because of the damage taken so far.
It could be. The cumulative damage does stack up over round.
O'Sally's guard isn't compensating for that cross. He's guarding the wrong side with his elbow. He's putting his head open on the right side where that cross is inevitably going to come in.
Step back. Box on.
I need to see some adjustments from him here, or I don't think he's going to have what it takes to bring this game home.
He might not have another adjustment in the cards.
He has that ugly face,
adjusted by turning off the defense and saying, I'm going for the swinging for the fences here.
I mean, it's a puncher's chance.
I mean, he had that ugly face on him.
But Vogg is out here going for the clinches, burning down that time.
We need one. All right, come on, Sally. We need one knockdown here.
Blue, take a step back.
He's going to clinch until he gets a penalty here.
Stop.
I mean, he can afford it. I mean, it was only the last couple of seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Vogg looks tired, but he is excited.
The red corner.
And Vogg takes it. Well earned. Solid strategy. worked his strategy, planned his work, worked his plan all the way through, and it paid off, man. Good fight. Good fight.
No White Fang, so I'm changing his nickname. No,
we got to deduct aura from him for No White Fang. You know what I'm saying?
No White Fang. We got to kick him out the server. You know, don't show your face around here again. Change your identity.
We're of course playing, bro. We're of course playing. Okay. Do we have any final words before I bounce up out of here? I want to hear from the fighters, because I do want to hear what was kind of like from their perspective inside that fight.
All right, I'm letting Vogg back up to the stage.
Holy crap, what a fight.
What a fight indeed. Drop these final links
Lost, you're not going to be able to fight on tonight's stream. The stream's about to shut down right now.
Now, I will say that while the stream is going down, the matches will still continue. Solly will still run the rest of the card. If you want to see it, it will be streamed to our Discord in the VIP chat, the Showtime stage, the big stage as we like to call it. So if you want to watch the rest of the fights we have lined up on the card, I would invite you to join the Discord. Right, dropping links in the chat. But if you don't want to click the links, you can always just search for RingsideVR. It is a public Discord. Do we have the fighters up right now?
For our next one.
Oh no, just from the last one. If not, I'm just gonna sign off.
Oh yeah, no, they're up here.
Guys. I gotta hear. Okay, Vogg, right, bro. Question on everybody's mind. No White Fang? Why? Tell us.
Man, like I needed that match.
Where was the uppercut?
Won that match even with the White Fang.
Where was the uppercut into the overhand?
I mean, we'll see that next match, sure. Next match,
okay.
If I don't see it in the next match, you're changing your identity. Do you hear me?
We're deducting all the aura from you. Minus 1,000. Okay, so
I'm just gonna say that Mino Sally won if you don't see it in the next fight.
Right. We definitely will make it. We will. No, but okay.
We'll rig the system.
I got you, bro.
Bet. Okay, so Vogg.
Real shit though. Good fight.
Yeah, good fight. I gotta ask again.
29-25.
29-25. That was insane. Okay, so Vogg, I gotta ask you about your strategy, man. You got that nice little jab feint into the cross, post up feint into the cross. Tell me about what was kind of like what made you go with that strategy, and how did you find that it was effective in the match against your opponent?
Yeah, he was staying back, keeping his distance. So I just started to post him up, get my angles, and hit him, and simply get out of there once I hit him. And I changed my angles and pop him again and try to get one lockout.
Did you feel like there was ever a need to change up the strategy, or you just knew that was the winning strategy going in?
It's like the only thing I really needed to change up was just pick my punches better, and that was it. And I changed that after I got knocked down, and it worked.
And it worked. Absolutely.
It worked.
Just
all right, Mino
Sally.
What's up?
All right, I got a question before I bounce. So there was a point in the second round where you seem to have figured it out, made the adjustment, right? Can you tell us what were you seeing in that second round to lead to those knockouts? What was going on in your mind?
Well, one, definitely felt like I needed to work the body more than I did. Started to work those straights to the body a little bit. I noticed he would drop his hands when I would feint, when I would feint that straight to the body. Probably going over top with that, but he was just too quick. I couldn't connect.
Interesting. Now in the third round, you had a lot of trouble, man. Back-to-back knockdowns. What was going on in your head? How did that make you feel?
Mixture of cardio. He was faster than I expected for his size. Just tried keeping my head moving and tried to stay alive as best I could.
All right. Any more questions from the folks here before I sign off?
Mino Sally, I want to give one piece of advice, because there's a lot of people that use his post, like his frame and shift, that jab feint into that cross. A lot of people use it, especially in those higher ranks. Your guard, you were putting your elbow up. You weren't guarding the side of your head that he was throwing the cross from. Were you noticing any of that? Did you attempt to change your guard up, or was that just a heat of the moment, he found the openings thing?
I think he just found it. I didn't notice that. Thanks for pointing that out. Actually, I'll keep.
If you were to look at your footage, that's something.
Yeah, like Super was saying, I have an MMA background, so I have problems with those tendencies of wanting to look for kicks when kicks aren't coming. So kind of translating that to boxing, I get my guards off center a lot.
I see what you mean.
Nice. Well, definitely, like like it was suggested, look back at the VOD, look back at that footage. It's definitely going to help you out, kind of see what you could do and improve in the game. All right, well, let me go ahead and lock in with the chat real quick. And I'd like to remind everybody that while the stream is going down, the fights are still continuing. We are finishing the rest of the card, and we're going to be streaming the rest of the fights for the night into the Discord. I've got to bounce a little earlier than usual today, guys. Got a flight that I got to catch. But I want to thank everybody who showed up and showed out and showed support today. I want to thank the chat. Y'all were amazing. Y'all were engaged. We had a lot of fun tonight. We saw a bunch of dope fights. Shout outs to all of the fighters who fought on the card today. And I want to thank oh God, I don't want to. I like Big Greasy Guys for the follow. Appreciate it, bro. Oh. I can't. I gotta give props to everybody who follows, man. I appreciate it. Lock in with us here next week, Sunday, 7 p.m. We're going to be running another live stream card. If you want to join the fight and you haven't heard already or haven't seen, I have been spamming the links left and right. Look for RingsideVR. We do this every Sunday. Join the Discord. Join the Showtime stage at around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Drop your username. Drop your Discord name, your fighter name, drop your ELO, drop your height, and drop whether you're room scale or not. Post your region if you haven't signed up for it, and we will consider you registered for the card. We do set up these cards before we go live, and we just invite everybody to come in the next week. And until then, check us out on Thursday night, where you can join the Crossing the Void event night for the community, where we do team battles, King of the Ring, Power Slap, and more. And just lock in with one of the best Discord communities for Thrill of the Fight and for virtual reality fighting games on the planet. It has been real for me. I'm your boy Super M. Big shout outs to the squad with me, Solly. I know we haven't been able to hear from him in the end. I don't know if he dropped off there for a bit, but and our ref team. Okay, bet. I just wanted to make sure everybody was accounted for. We have a lot of fun here, but then, like I said, if you guys want to continue watching the action, Solly is going to be continuing with the live stream in the Discord in the Showtime stage. With that being said, Super M out, and I will catch you guys later on. Peace.